Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good evening. So right now I am going to do a Dark Tower run. Hopefully we can actually finish up this particular week. And so yeah, let's head over to the Dark Tower. Okay, from the previous stream we did take a lot of losses. Might still see that anyways. We do have a Fable right now that gives us double copper coins. So these wins will at least help out a little bit. And also if we lose, we'll actually get double the defeat coins, which clearly we don't want to do, but we'll try and do what we can. All right, so we do have 3 attempts. We are out of the recharges because we are outside of the period of recharge. 6 hours left, meaning that we can't get any more attempts. But if we have to, then we'll spend some gems. And actually this time we're going to see how many gems we start off with, so that way we can actually see how many attempts we are using. So we are at 4413. And if we do use gems, we'll count from there. So yeah, let's get it started. Okay, so we have our Geisha and we have our Gleating. The reason why we use the Geisha is because we need to use the destruction skill for later on against tougher opponents. Let's take a look at the Warlord that we're facing. We have a Ogre with Silence, Stones, and Heal skill. They also have a Sentry Pet here that gives attack boost pretty much whenever an enemy appears. I'm going to start, let's take a look and see what we have here. Take a look at the buildings and we'll see that we have damage to us, plus health, attack rune, and then also some pierce, which is nice. Ooh, this is pretty tough. Probably going to start as much as I don't want to. I'm going to start with this melee hero here with the high health. I'm going to place it over here on D3. Yeah! This melee hero has high health. It has immunity, meaning that it will evade other skills from enemies or allies. Also, it has these damage runes whenever it's attacked and will give us an attack boost. Could have potentially went with the melee and the ranged hero to do some poison damage to at least the buildings and potentially the other units, but this time around we just want to make sure that we have some kind of board presence. So in this case right now we have the ranged hero here, summons these 2 instant kill runes that will destroy any hero that lands on it. Okay, just looking around, see what we do have here. Okay, going to summon this melee hero over here on B2. Has high health, also has a skill to give negative attack to the attacked enemy for a turn. So you can see it's a little weakened. We're also having a little bit of defense for now. Okay, I already see a good option for next turn. We'll have this melee hero that can deal damage to a chaos hero. We could also use this range hero that gives extra attack to one of our other heroes. Okay, in this case we have this melee hero over here, deals extra damage to order heroes and also has reborn. So in this case, let's see, we'll take damage over there. We have combat to actually destroy that. Combat there. We can get rid of this hero, so at least we can stop those instant kill runes, although it does have a death trigger to deal damage to our heroes. And yeah, I think this one will be alright. So we'll summon our melee hero as mentioned. We'll destroy this range hero, and we'll actually get some health back off our Greedy Pet. We'll also destroy this melee hero, and get some more health. And also trigger off that reborn, so that way we can at least be able to destroy it. Okay, they did the silence. That's okay, we do have the heroes here with the okay stats, and again, the immune hero with the evasion from the silence, so that's good. Okay, we have the building over here that will give extra attack to an ally at the end. So as you can see here, the extra attack given. Looking around, see what we got. So combat will go for there. Gonna go with this ranged hero over here on C2. What happens is at the end of the turn, there will be a water elemental in front of themselves, and that water elemental will not only summon these freeze runes on the enemy cells, it'll also give this hero some protection. So right now we want to make sure that we can clear off their heroes, especially this building that can give us some issues later on. Okay, we have the ranged hero over here, summons these two puppets. Those puppets will reflect damage and also remove negative effects, so that actually includes the freeze that is happening. See here, can you comment to freeze that, although destroy that. Do want to be able to attack this, so what we'll do is there. I'm gonna summon this range hero, at least for now. Summon it over here on B2. We'll summon a thickets in front of itself, which will help protect it. We'll take some reflect damage, which is fine. And again, we're just getting rid of some of the protection for this building. Also removing the puppets if we can, because this hero does destroy a puppet at the beginning of the next turn. Okay, they did the stones. That's kind of what we need. Have to get rid of at least one of these instant kill runes, so that way we can have our vampire come out to deal some damage. We have the ice piece of ice here that freezes an enemy in the line, which in this case is nothing. Okay, and also it looks like we are getting some heal for every frozen enemy on the enemy side, so that's good. So we're going to keep this spot open because we do want to continue getting freeze runes. So I guess in the meantime we can go combat over here. This one could freeze, damage over there. We do need to still open up a spot. I guess this might be the only time where we can actually do this, although the vampire could still potentially land on one of these instant kill runes. So we'll have to give it one more turn. Let's see, you still want to leave that spot open. Missing something behind itself. I'm actually going to go with... Yeah, I'm actually going to try out this new Arthur here. So Arthur here will summon a Khalid block behind itself. It will give us an attack boost at the beginning of the turn, and then also whenever the Arthur will attack, it will freeze a random enemy. This melee hero is behind the stone, so that's good because it won't be able to attack. Now, at the very least, if this hero dies, we'll at least have this floater, which I guess we could have sacrificed the Arthur for, but again, we're just trying to make sure that we can hold on to the board. Okay, at least now we will have access to attack this building. Okay, we have the range over here that gives extra attack to other enemies. And at this point now, with these stones being wounded and these range heroes also wounded as well, might as well go for the destruction. We will potentially lose a vampire, which is okay. Okay, we actually do open up a spot, so that's even better. We'll do our destruction skill now to get rid of these ranged heroes. Okay, and then we will follow it up with, let's see, so combat over here. So on the extra attack over here. When these puppets are destroyed, they will remove the negative effects, so that'll also include the freeze. See how many charges we have on the building, which is currently just 1. Okay, combat will actually destroy both of these, so what we'll do is we'll summon the melee hero over here to at least destroy the building. And we'll hold off on our summons until the next turn. But we don't really need to attack for damage yet. Just want to make sure that we hold on to the board. Which in this case we do now. We have the buildings destroyed, we also have the puppets that are gone, so it's really just this melee hero over here. With the extra attack given from the building. And we do have a couple threats on the board right now. We do have the Mizu over here still giving those freeze runes. Until this melee hero now blocks the water elementals. We'll follow it up now with our summons. See this hero over here just frozen because of the freeze runes. Combat will destroy that, and looks like combat will destroy this too. So in this case, we'll continue to build our board. This case, probably going to go with the... It's close. Probably actually going to go with the Marquis over here. Yeah! Lose a little bit of combat damage, which is fine. We're summoning the Marquis because it does have this poison skill to the enemies, and then also will heal our Warlord once it dies. Also has decent health too, so that's never a bad thing. So at this point now, we do have the Confucius over here. We'll still give those damage runes once it's attacked, and if not, we can have this hero over here, giving an attack boost to our male heroes, which in this case is one over here. Right, we have the... I'll just say care over here. It summons a rabbit, and that rabbit will... Let's see, we'll get an attack boost, but we'll also, more importantly, silence the enemy who kills it. So in this case, this will be silenced. That is fine. Let's see, combat over here. Give this one more attack boost, potentially. Could actually go for lethal now. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll do this. So we'll actually summon the York over here on C1. When it comes into play, it deals damage to heroes. Oh no! I forgot about the reborn. So what happened is we landed on the instant kill rune. It triggered, when it first came into play, it dealt the damage first, and then when it died, it came back into play and actually destroyed our Mizu, which is not what we wanted to do. We just wanted to clear out the rabbit. So kind of a big misplay over there. Hopefully it doesn't cost us. I mean, we still have our marquee, which is probably a little bit more important. Okay, we have the Eternum over here with immunity. It will be destroyed in combat, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Probably just going to continue to go for damage. So what we'll do is we'll summon... actually, no. We'll summon the ranged hero over here on D1. Summons a puppet. And again, for us, the puppet here this time will reflect a little bit of damage, but then also remove negative effects as well. And at this point now, we do have two good threats on the board. We still have the Marquis, which will give us health when destroyed. And then we have the York here with the high attack, protected by the puppet. And we still have this very large health hero. So there you go.
Legendary.
Not bad. Dima is not one of the top heroes, but still useful to have just in our collection. Okay, well, getting a little bit more legendaries off of it, and yeah, let's keep going. Okay, looks like we're facing a Jimmy Rocker Boy this time. They are going first. So take a look at their skills. So they have block runes, have Rocker Boys with Splash, and they're also setting the health of our heroes to 1. They also have a Sentry Pet that will get an attack boost. And this attack boost here with the range ally kills, they'll actually help out for those Rocker Boys that come out in a couple of turns. Alright, so we have the Shaolin over here, has a death trigger, and will also give an attack boost to other heroes. Probably going to be playing a little defensively against this. Going to be taking some early damage as well, so let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go with the... I'm going to go here with the Goliath over here on... on A2. We'll get some health back off of a melee kill. And then also we have the skill here that will deal damage to enemies whenever an ally appears. We can actually trigger off a destruction skill if we do have the Goliath in play on turn 2. Assuming it stays on the field. Okay, we have this hero over here that will freeze 2 of our heroes, which in this case is the Goliath. Also deals extra damage to our Warlord. Let's see what we can do here. We are dealing roughly 35 every time we do a summon. Okay, let's see. Could supposedly get rid of at least this hero because we are running low on health. So I guess we will have to use our summon now. So we'll actually summon our Vampire. When it comes into play, it will help us deal damage. And then we'll summon another hero as well, probably just to block. In this case, let's see, this will happen first and this will happen second. Oh, so this might actually work. So I'm going to actually summon this shark over here on D2. Whoa! So when it comes into play, the Goliath skill will actually go off first because of how the order of the heroes go. And then after, we'll set the attack of this hero, at least for the turn, to 1. Got a little bit of attack boost because it is on an attack pentagram. But at least we're stopping it so it won't be able to attack. Okay, so once again, our vampire is destroyed. This hero does get a block rune that it landed on, and then also gets an attack boost for every order hero on their side, which in this case is the Shaolin. Let's see, combat over here, combat here. Let's see, how are we going to do this? So if we use our destruction skill, we might end up losing our Goliath. We do want to keep it alive. We are going to be summoning at least one of these ranged here, one of these flight heroes rather. Just trying to figure out which makes a little more sense. So we won't be able to actually deal combat to it because of the block rune. However, we can do poison to it, and we'll actually deal damage there too. So this one here can deal, let's see, order for ally, which we have one order hero. Yeah, let's go for that. Whoa! Okay, so we'll deal a little bit of damage off the Goliath. Also deal damage there. This hero does have a skill, so when it's attacked, it will give mental shield to another ally. So potentially we could protect one of our heroes. Okay, here are the Rocker Boys. Let's see how much splash they have. So 209. So with the splash damage, they'll at least be able to deal damage to this Goliath. Okay, in this case, wow. We got rid of the building here. Okay, we have the... Okay, so we had a lot of combat damage going. We have the Chupacabras over here that gives an attack boost off of, let's see, Vampirism triggers. And I just see a lot of heroes that we are dealing with now. Could potentially do the destruction skill now, although, let's see. So if we do destruction, we'll do the Shaolin. It will actually target this hero. We'll get rid of the mental shield. And just throws over here. This one will deal poison to ranged. Do want to get rid of all of these heroes if we can. Let's see if we can... No, we don't even... Yeah, we really did need our extra summon. So unfortunately, we're probably going to be losing here. Let me just make sure we have enough combat over this. But there. There. Well, still might be able to do something. So we'll do a destruction. Have the building there. Followed up actually next with the Dominus here. Get some damage. But that won't be enough in order to stop this. So 256, we're not... Yeah, we're going to be taking lethal right here. Unless for some reason they attack our Goliath, which does have attack steal. But unlikely. Yep. Alright, so there's combat, and there you go. So if we save that vampire for that turn when the Rocker Boys did come out, then we would have had a much better chance. But because we decided to use the board wipe... well, we decided to use the vampire earlier. That was the issue. Alright, well, let's try this again. Let's keep going. The tough thing about facing the Jimmy Rocker Boys is that they have damage that, as you saw there, it comes out really fast. And if you don't have anything to block, you will be taking a lot of damage first. So at the same time, it's kind of a balance between figuring out how much defense you need on the field before the heroes come out versus after. It also didn't help that they went first, so that's another thing too. Okay, well, let's see. We're back to facing another ogre. And they do have that sentry. Whoops. They do have the sentry pet as mentioned. They have the Caesar's head over here that gives mental shield to another hero. So we will be looking to get rid of this. Let's see. Let's start with this melee hero with the high health. It does have a reflex skill, which again will be removed once the silence does occur. But we could give our heroes a little bit of protection. And we're attacking the Caesar's head because we do need to get rid of these mental shield buildings as soon as possible. Especially since they have heroes with presumably higher health because of the Warlord having high health. Okay, this could actually go very fast right now. Let's see, combat. I have the Aphrodite here that deals damage based upon the health of one of the enemies. Got combat over there. Really don't want to be using our vampire this early, but probably just going to do it just to help us block. So let's see, combat over there, combat there. I could give miss, that's not too bad. Got Gonna summon our melee hero over here on A3. This will give miss to another enemy. We'll have enough combat to destroy all these buildings. And then we'll be able to at least stop damage from this range hero. The issue is that because we destroy these buildings, there's a higher chance of a stronger set of damage happening off of this skill because there are less heroes on the board. Probably going to use our destruction skill now to get rid of this, just making sure we have any other damage. 118, 129, so not quite enough to destroy this, fortunately. We will use our destruction to get rid of this, otherwise this will be defeating us soon enough, so I have to use it early, so we'll do that. And we will follow it up next with, let's see, so this hero has Pierce and also gets plus health off of an enemy kill. Gonna summon our range hero just to go for damage against this hero. Summoning this on D1 so we can possibly get protected by these crystals that do come up. Okay, and as you see, they are getting a large health boost off of, I guess, the other pentagram, the health pentagram off of the Aphrodite. Okay. They did the silence, so let's see. In terms of Pierce, they can deal damage, but not destroy these yet. Probably just this building for now. Probably also summoning another range hero over here. Okay, that's fine. We expected that. Alright, we have this hero here that will give Mental Shield to another ally once it is destroyed. Let's see, combat there. This one could freeze. Not too bad. Reflect. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, so we're going to summon this Jormungand over here on D3. Before the attack, we'll freeze 2 of the enemies, which in this case are these. We'll also get a health boost at the end of the turn for every frozen enemy on the side. And then we could potentially deal some damage to enemies if we destroy a frozen enemy. Well, that's not good. So we have this Angelia over here that deals damage to non-Aura heroes. So in this case, potentially, well, it's at least these 2 heroes, but then also this one here. Don't have anything to destroy this right now. Potentially could, I guess, let's see, it has block. We have this hero that can set the enemy health to 1. It could be any one of these. Might as well use it as a blocker over here. Okay, in this case we set the order 1, which is not really needed. Okay, the other thing too is that this Angelia is blocking this melee hero, so can't attack. And this skill, the Jormungand, actually goes off even though we do not actually attack the Angelia because of the flight, so could work out, who knows. Alright, so they did the stones right now, meaning that they'll probably have to summon a ranged hero. Okay, in this case, this one here gives Vampirism to a random melee ally, which in this case is this one here, with the, well, with the high stats now. So let's see, combat there, use that. Okay, we're gonna go with the Yorick over here on D1. Reason why is when it comes into play, it deals damage. Okay, we'll potentially have enough damage to destroy this. Get that free skill still going. And looks like we'll still have our Jormungand still around. Well, that's not too bad. So if we can keep the Jormungand alive and the Yorick alive, we'll have at least some way to get back on the board. Next turn... Oh no, that's not good. The Grace of Rockfleet with the random damage. Okay, so we will need to find a way to stop this Grace now. So in this case, we're going to be summoning our, let's see, some of our range heroes. Hopefully we have some attackers on this line. We have 1. We have Miss over there. This one could freeze. Well, we have 1 shot to do this. So let's see. We'll summon our melee hero over here on the C3. We'll at least have enough combat to destroy the stone. We also gave Reborn to one of our random Chaos heroes, which in this case is this range hero here. Okay, looks like we froze the Grace, and we actually got rid of this hero. Wow. Okay. Is still, both of these heroes are on health runes, which is a big issue. We will still need to find a way to get through both of these. And at least for now, we do have a little bit of protection with the flight on this bone dragon here.
Whoa!
Ow. Okay. Well, it looks like the Jormungand Grand is gone because our York was destroyed. Okay, this hero also dealt damage to a random enemy, which in this case was that York. Let's see, Comet will destroy that. We will need to destroy this Grace now because it will be able to wipe out our heroes because of these 7 extra attacks. So just doing some math here. So we need to deal 176. Oh, we have splash damage. I forgot about this. So the splash damage on the Bone Dragon will actually help us destroy these heroes. We have the Blair, which is going to set the range heroes to 5. I'm going to be placing it behind the Bone Dragon over here on C1. So you'll see the set to 5. And splash to actually destroy those. And then, oh, we have combat to destroy this. So big switch in field right now. If we can protect the Blair, we can get some mental shield onto our heroes, and then also give them some pierce, which will help us against these stones. Next turn, probably either go for the Shaolin or the Eternal Sun over here. Let's see, so combat, we have this here, the Vanikuri, that will actually heal allies once another one dies, and then also will give an attack boost once heal occurs, which actually happens on these stones over here, which is kind of unfortunate. Combat over there, combat there. So we have the Shaolin that can actually give an attack boost to our heroes, so that'll be about 82. So 82, 150, and then 260. Oh, so not quite enough to actually destroy these, unfortunately. But at least we'll have at least some form of protection. Could give mental shield to these heroes too. They're probably going to go for the Shaolin over here on E1. You can see the attack boost. Take some damage. Okay. And we'll just deal some damage over to the Warlord. You can see now the health rune is still keeping this alive. And also these stones are still alive because of the health runes from the Aphrodite on turn, was it turn 2? So we got a long battle to go. Hopefully we can find a way to keep things alive. And well, here's the Strick that dealt the damage over there. So I guess we should have just went with the what do you call, the Eternal Sun. That would have actually protected our entire board anyway. So we got a little greedy in terms of the attack boost. Really wanted to get through this building, but I guess it was more important for us to keep our field alive. So let's see, combat here, combat here. The extra splash damage will actually destroy the York. So unless we find an answer within the next 2 turns, we're going to be losing this one. Let's see. Guess we'll just go with the melee hero over here with the Reborn in Flight. I guess we're now just trying to race to the end. It's going to be pretty hard to do so, especially since they still have their heal skills. And, well, they'll still get an attack boost off of us attacking the stones. Ah, man. Really should have protected our board. Okay, so we have that. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to be taking lethal next turn. Ugh, that stinks. Let's see, even if we had destruction in there, could have kept them alive. Didn't have any immediate answers to the Strick, so probably not. It's so debatable, but in hindsight, the Eternal Sun would have been the better play. Okay, well, let's keep going. I was even surprised we got that far anyways, because they already had pretty strong heroes from the start. But that is what happens when we have to use our destruction skill early. In those times afterwards where we don't draw enough strong heroes, then we end up in those kind of situations. Okay, well, at least we're starting first this time. We have the Ogre, as already seen. Also those Sentry Pets, as seen before. Let's see. I'm gonna start with the hero with the high health first. I'm going to be placing it over here on... I'm going to be placing it over here on D... place it actually over here on D3. Didn't want to use the extra attack rune, but the extra damage we can deal is okay. And then also I do want to control where this vampire does land. It could potentially protect our building, which in this case can deal some damage. They have the building themselves that will deal damage whenever an enemy is destroyed, and then this also building here that deals some spikes damage. Wow. Okay. So we have this hero over here that gives negative attack whenever it attacks. We did take some damage as well. Can we give an attack boost? Could do, let's see, 1/3. Let's see. So we could give an attack boost using our dust, and that would actually bring it to 29 times, that's 52. This one here does random chaos damage, which in this case would be here, so 220 plus that. So not quite enough to destroy it. Also has some pierce damage, but that's not going to matter. Let's see, so that'll be destroyed. Oh, and this will still get health back too, because this one also gives health whenever any warlord is attacked. So let's see. I guess we'll still have to summon it anyways, just to deal some damage to this hero. So we'll summon our range hero over here. Yeah, and even with our random damage, our extra attack damage, we would only deal another 50 or so. Okay, we have this hero over here that gave the extra attack rune, also gave the health boost because it did attack a warlord. This hero is out. Alright, gonna go with our vampire now, and then don't need to go with the destruction quite yet, as we only need to get rid of one hero in particular. This one's over here. Attack rune. Oh, it feels so gross in order to use it just on one hero. I guess we'll do it. Alright. Also going to follow up. Let's see. So we do need to get rid of this hero too. Looks like we'll have nothing really too much against it. Look at this, the strength of this rare. Level 25. Okay. Let's go with... I guess we'll go with the hero with the damage skill, I guess. So this one deals damage whenever it is attacked. It won't be able to deal enough damage because of the block on this hero already. Okay, I guess we drew out the silence, so that helps out a little bit. Next turn, probably going to go with the Blair to help us protect some of our heroes. Even better. Okay. So this range hero will steal attack, also does poison damage. I'm going to be placing the Blair behind the building over here. The building will actually help us deal damage to get rid of the range hero. And then also deal some damage over here. So in this case right now, I want to make sure that we can protect the Blair. We do need to get this board back somehow. It's also pretty bad because they have the extra attack rune, which will allow them to attack. In this case, right through the building and through Blair. You have the Super Mary with the metal shield, also the extra attack boost for every order hero, which in this case is both our ranged hero and this melee hero too. So in this case, you're just going to summon this range hero over here on A1. It does have flight, so I'll at least be able to stop the melee hero for now. But it is not looking good, I will tell you that. Alright, they got the stones with the heal. And at this point, if we lose our range hero, we are probably going to lose because we cannot take the 2 attacks from the... Pretty much the same thing. So this hero here removes flight from enemies in the line, which in this case was our range hero here. Double combat over there, and... Oh, yeah. There's another thing too. So this hero does have Pierce. And so even though we would normally summon this Prince in order to help block it, it would actually still get run over. Yeah, I could survive possibly one more turn. But you'll see what happens here. So we have the summons off of the Prince. And those summons will actually be destroyed by the Pierce on the Super Mary. Still have to deal with this hero over here. Let me just take a look at these other heroes. So this is a level 21. I don't know what the reborn is on this. Okay, and we'll just have to give up here because their rares are way too strong. You know, for the longest time, I've been only leveling up the heroes, the rares to level 16, just so that they can be used as, what do you call them? As the heroes in order to pass the world event quest. So I can start to see why now that might not be necessary. But I mean, it could level them up. Really don't want to, especially since we do want to use those rares to power up our legendaries. But I guess at a certain point too, once the legendaries get to level 16, then it doesn't really become so much of an issue. So kind of debating about leveling up the rares at least next time for the high growth. They do cost a lot, but well, we can still do it. We do have plenty of copies. So right now we are currently out of attempts because we did take a couple of losses. We will start using those gems now in order to try and get this done. So we'll spend some gems. Okay, we will spend the 50 gems in order to get this through. And hopefully we draw into better opponents. So yeah, let's go. Okay, Ogre, Sentry, same stuff. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Okay, it's a toss-up between the Grimoire over here and the Yoster. Probably going to go with the Yoster just because of the higher health stats. And I'm going to summon her over on C1 on the attack pentagram. We'll get some health boost to our heroes for every female that's on our side, which actually includes the Yoster. And then also we'll be able to deal some damage at the beginning of the turn, which will help us get rid of at least this building and potentially deal some damage to another hero once it lands on the field.
Whoa!
Okay, so in this case we have the TNT, deals damage, also has, well, damage off the death trigger, splash, and then also the instant kill runes. I'm gonna follow up with this range hero over here on C2. When it comes into play, deals damage to a wounded hero, which in this case is this one. And because the damage actually happens before this hero comes into play, in other words, lands on the field, it actually doesn't count as a hero to trigger off the damage skill, which is really nice. We're also getting additional health because we do have another female on the board. So we're going to look to continue that trend if we can. Let's see. So we're not going to use our destruction skill yet. We have this hero that does deal some damage, but nothing too serious. Gonna actually summon this building next. Just want to make sure that we can actually clear this hero. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with our vampire next. Okay, not quite where I needed it to go because we did want to deal some more damage, but that's fine. We're gonna hold off on destruction skill. And we're actually gonna summon this building over here on D3. This building will deal damage to enemies when they come into play, so that'll actually help us set up for the destruction, especially now since they have no heroes on the board. Okay, they'll probably go silence, which we should expect, especially on clear board. Okay, we have this hero over here, has the attack steal skill. Okay, fortunately we can destroy in combat. Just figuring out how we're going to do that. I'm going to go with the melee hero over here with the high health. Okay, also I guess it gets an attack boost for every enemy death, so that'll help us out. And also deal some random damage, which we could use for later.
Yeah!
Ooh. Not what we wanted to see. So we have the Scrap King of Garbage, deals damage behind the target, also does attack steal off of an enemy kill. Don't have enough to actually destroy it right now. We could do our destruction, but we do want to wait for those stones to come on play. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to summon this flight here over here. We'll have a random damage off the Ogork, and then combat over here. Just need to deal one more point of damage, rather. But hopefully they don't have something like a silence or remove flight or extra damage to one of our heroes. Okay, in this case they have the Orc Master has the extra attack, also will give extra attack to our Chaos ally if it dies, but none so far. Let's see, over there, comment there. Ooh, that's not bad. Gonna summon our, let's see, comment there. Gonna go with the Madam Agony over... Actually, gonna go with the Madam Agony over here on D2. Was debating upon placing on either D2 or C1 here for protection, but we summoned the Madam Agony just to, as you see, to transform the wounded heroes. Also didn't want to break one of these crystals, and so we want to stop the amount of stones from coming into play. So in this case, now they did the stones, our building did deal the damage, so that helps us out for destruction skill. So we have destruction skill against this hero too, that will actually give instant kill runes on enemy cells, which in this case will only be this one because every other cell is either blocked by a hero or another rune or a pentagram. So we'll do that. Okay, looks like we also got an attack boost because of an enemy death. And let's see. Could potentially go for lethal right now. I'm gonna do our range summon, see what happens. Okay, looks like we landed on some instant kill runes, that's fine. So 100, this will be 200, so 470. We need 120. Oh, we can actually, we can deal some damage over here too. So when we attack one of these crystals, we can actually deal damage over to the Warlord. That won't be enough. We go here on the ranged hero. Just actually spreading out the damage. Also protecting it with the lock on the Ogorok here. Okay, so we're a little short on lethal. Just gotta find a way to deal some more damage, which will actually probably happen from either of these open lanes or by attacking these crystals, which again will deal damage to the Warlord. Okay, just a tree that gives negative attack to our heroes. Just gonna skip the turn to avoid the death trigger. There we go. So that battle was a lot easier. Thankfully, we did have a a weaker opponent, and then also we did have. I mean, we did have a pretty good setup with the buildings and the Yoster. Okay, yeah. So let's keep going. The tough part about facing ogres is that in order for them to use their silent skill, they need to be really behind. So if they have heroes that are just dominating your board, or if you have heroes that are pretty weak in terms of attack or health stats, then they won't go for the silence, which is what you need in order to actually stop these opponents. Right, so we have an ogre, we have a sentry pet, we also have a scrap here, pretty large attack steal. Probably just going to go with the hard removal, which in this case will be the Santa over here. Although it does have low stats, but again, we're going to need to trade in order to get rid of this hero. We'll summon this over here on B1. As seen, it will transform the enemy into the reward box. Gives a little bit of attack boost when it dies. And yeah, we get summoned on B1 so that way we can place some heroes in front of it in case we do get the turn to do so. Okay, as seen before, trade off here with the rare. Level 21, okay. Just taking a look at some of these stats so that way we can prepare for future Dark Towers or pits, right, like that. Okay, so in this case, let's see. Probably not going to be destroying this now. We could summon our own. You can see over here our own rare, which in this case, level 16. Yep, all right. So in this case, we will... I guess we could stop it for now. That's not too bad. We'll summon the rare over here on... Yeah, we'll summon the rare over here on A1. At least destroy the building. We're not going for combat to the Warlord right now because we are behind on the board. And so we just need to make sure that we can at least clear out their heroes before going for damage. Okay, we have the melee hero over here. It does, let's see, silence the attacked enemy. It also gets health boost whenever it kills something. Probably going to go with our destruction next turn, as we don't have these wounded. And I'm going to follow it up with this melee hero over here on... You're going to follow up with this melee hero over here on E3. We're not trying to go for combat again. It's just more of making sure that we do have heroes that can't be destroyed. At least directly in combat, they'll need to summon something. And so these heroes are already marked for destruction, so that's why we're not going to attack them.
Whoa!
Alright, that's messed up. They summon this scrap on turn 1. That is really disgusting. Alright, so let's see. We don't have anything to destroy. We could do our destruction, but then we'd still have to face the scrap. Combat there. Potentially? Alright, we'll go for the, let's see, we'll go for the destruction, because we do need to get rid of these. Gonna follow it up actually with our, let's see, we're gonna follow up with the Madame Lotrix and potentially get some protection here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's actually where we do want the puppet to land. The reason why we summoned the Madame Lotrix is because we want to control where this melee puppet can go. I forgot they still have silence. So in this case, they can probably just wipe us out anyways, because they still have that. And we'll just take lethal off of their regular summon. Alright. Got it. Okay, well, once again, we are out of attempts, so we'll have to spend again. Yeah, I remember the number. It's 4413. That's what we started with. Okay, well, we are back again. Another ogre, another sentry pet.
Whoa!
Okay, we have the hoodoo over here, summoning the totem in front of itself. That totem does a whole bunch of stuff, including heal, attack boost, also reflect damage. Oh. Did I lose control of my mouse? I did lose control of my mouse. This happens sometimes because of the Bluetooth or whatever. I'm gonna get a hardwired mouse again, probably by the end of the week, because this is annoying when it does kind of crap out on us. I would like to be able to attack. Okay, great. So we're back. Let's see here. Oh. Oh, I do not want to lose a turn just because of this. Alright, so in this case, let's see. Oh, we could get rid of some buildings. I guess that's alright. Although we're going to need these buildings in order to protect us. Gonna go with the Mr. Flap over... I'm gonna go with the... Actually go with the Mr. Flap over here on Mr. Flap will set the attack of the hero that attacks it to 1, or the health of the hero that attacks it to 1, so hopefully I don't summon something that can actually destroy this in one hit. Do want to shrink these down so that way we can summon the vampire to potentially wipe out 2 heroes. Do have a couple of buildings over here. We have one that deals damage, one also deals... Oh, it deals damage to the warlord. Okay, we'll have reflect over there. Ugh. Oh, so that's why they destroy our building. Okay, they destroy our building so that way we have to go with something that can go through this. So in this case, we're going to do our vampire summon, so at least we can destroy the hoodoo. I'm going to follow it up next with our ranged hero to go for combat against this.
Whoa!
Okay. It does have some poison damage, so that's good. Okay, we have our vampire damage, which actually destroys these 2 heroes, and then this building as well. So at this point, also, we do have a health boost happening to our heroes because of the Mr. Flap skill.
Yeah.
Okay. Might actually go for the destruction skill now, just because we do not want this totem to be around. Although it's really early in terms of damage. Let's see. Get those there. Alright. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, we're going to go with our destruction skill. Also going to follow it up with a range hero behind the Mr. Flap. And we're going to summon it over here on D1. The reason why behind Mr. Flap is because whatever hero does attack will set the health to 1. So at least then the range hero will be able to destroy it. And very early for destruction skill, but I think we might actually have some way to come back. So they did the silence now, so the health boosts are actually gone, and also their skills as well, so no damage there, and no poison here. Okay, so here's the Deep Maw. This one gives Toxin to our heroes, also will give an attack boost, has evasion too, which means that this range hero won't be able to destroy. But we can summon Mr. Flap again, so why not? Okay, you see the Toxin is happening on our heroes. It does lower their attacks. But that is okay. Hopefully the Mr. Flap can bring us back into the game. Okay, we have the melee hero over here, has Reborn in Flight. So actually when it comes back, it will still have their same stats. So the Mr. Flap will most likely be destroyed at this point. Could destroy, couldn't do combat. Oh, that'd be so weird. So we do have the option to actually destroy this, but then we'll just come back with its skills. Probably better for us to destroy. Bring it down to 1. Health over there. No, because then it'll be destroyed next turn. What we're actually going to do, we're going to summon our melee hero over here on C3. It will swap the health and attack of one hero. So hopefully it actually swapped it correctly to where we wanted to do. Okay, so I'm not sure if that 1 is actually now permanent because of the health swap. We're going to find out though. And at the very least, this can help us stop another hero. Oh, looks like they got an attack boost off the Ogorok over here. Let's see. It does have some block too. Unfortunate that the Mr. Flap was destroyed. Well, at least now we can actually destroy this, so that's not too bad. Flight over there. This is on the attack skill. Okay, so in this case, we will need to summon something to at least block. I'm going to summon the Griffius over here on A3. Okay, we have Reborn triggered, which is fine. At least we can stop the Ogre to deal the extra damage to us. They ran through 2 Mr. Flaps. How is that possible? Oh wow, level 24 rare. That's amazing. All right. Okay, so our range hero was destroyed. We have this range hero over here gets an attack boost whenever any hero is destroyed. So let's see. That'll actually be enough to destroy this, unfortunately. We do need to find an answer to the Ogorok. Combat over there. Combat there. Guess, you know what? We'll go with the stones. We'll do our summons to attack the stones. And let's see. Attack boost over there. Damage there. Damage there. I'm gonna go with this ranged hero next to destroy this hero. Normally I would summon this behind this melee hero, but do want to get rid of this hero. So we can actually control where the freeze skill happens. So we're not too concerned about the heal right now, as we are already pretty far from lethal. So I just want to make sure we can summon some other heroes. Looks like we have another Mr. Flap. Amazing. Might get another chance to actually stop these heroes. Oof. Okay. So let's see. The Hanako over here. Hanako summoned the Horo. That Horo got an attack boost because of that skill from the Ogorok. Damage over there. Need to find a way to stop this. This will run that over. And we're still dealing with a 538 attacker. Amazing. How's he getting an attack boost that much? Every frozen enemy. Huh. Okay. Alright, well I guess we'll summon the Mr. Flap to at least potentially stop the O'Rourke. And then have to find some way to get rid of these other heroes. Alright, so at least the Ogre's down to 1 health. Take some damage over here. I see the My 10 over here. This would probably be our best way to get through this. Although it's only at 75%, so even at best case scenario, we would still leave this hero alive. Still gonna have to do it anyways because we can't take these 5 heroes. So in this case, let's see, combat there, combat there. I will summon it over here in A3. I dealt 76, which is okay. Got rid of at least these heroes. But we're still dealing with this Blair. This one will give mental shield to the enemies, and then also still the Hanako that can give the Horos out.
Whoa! Whoa!
So another hero destroyed, another Horo coming out. And then these 2 heroes here. Okay, and looks like they do have lethal for next turn. Again, just looking at those numbers and seeing how high of a level we'd have to bring some of our rares, if anything. Okay, well, we're back to more gem spending, so let's keep going. Looks like we spent 150 gems. I forgot the rich gifts is still happening. This is still the weekend of high growth, oddly enough. So in this case, we'll grab a little bit of a reward off of spending. In this case, we'll get some rares. Okay, some rare Kelhorns and some rare Arthurs. Not too bad. Okay. Alright, well, we'll keep going. Go back to the Dungeon of Trials, and yeah, let's go. Okay, again, Ogre and Sentry. As you can see, a lot of these battles are getting somewhat repetitive. Let's see. In terms of stats, it's either going to be this melee hero or this range hero. Probably actually going to go with the ranged hero just because of the high health stats and also high attack. Let's summon it behind the building over here on E1. It does give vampirism and will also deal extra damage to the warlord, but again, since they do have that silence skill, can't rely upon it. So we're just going to go for the raw stats and then go from there. Next turn, I'm going to go with any one of these melee heroes. And potentially, let's see. Probably going to actually go with this melee hero, even though this one has lower health than this. It does have that extra attack rune, which may or may not help us. And let's see. I think we can't leave this Aphrodite on the field long enough. So we're going to go with our vampire first. Then also going to follow up with the melee hero, again with the extra attack rune. Something over here on A3, at least get some health back off the building killed. And then we'll also get some health back off of this hero being destroyed by the vampire. So we are going to be using our destruction early because of the strength of the Aphrodite over here. We're taking a little bit of damage. So as mentioned, we will do our destruction. I'm going to follow it up too with, let's see. I'm going to follow it up actually with our ranged hero over here next. I'm going to summon it on... Yeah, I might as well summon on health rune. Force them to do a little bit more silence. So this one hero, it freezes 2 enemies per turn. That'll allow us to at least stop this hero for now. And if they do the silence, that's fine. We'll have some decent stats, and if not, then well, we'll still be able to get some vampirism. Okay, so they did the silence. That's good. Probably either going to go... Well, we actually have a couple of options here. So, combat will destroy this, so that's good. We have this hero here, we'll give the attacking to 49, also has Reborn, so let's see. So actually not quite enough to destroy that on the first attack. 45, 71. Be on there. Really don't want to. I do want to use this extra attack rune in some way. This hero doesn't have Reborn, but it does have that bleeding skill. That should be enough to destroy that. Put it over there. Probably, yeah, I think it'll be okay. Get some freeze runes on the board. We'll get a little bit of protection too. Let's see, how much damage is it again? 49, okay. In this case, yeah, we'll be summoning this ranged hero over here. Could have done the Santa to actually transform this. Or could have done the Ariok, but the Ariok has low health. And do want a little bit of protection over here. And these freeze runes happening off of the water elemental. Still want to save this extra attack rune for either more damage to the Warlord or extra damage over to his hero. Okay, and I get the chance now. Let's see, combat over here. Okay, gonna be summoning this flight hero over here on a 3 to block against the Fury, which does have those 3 extra attacks. Okay, hero does get come back because of the Reborn. We do have those freeze runes as mentioned from the water elemental. Probably gonna go stones now, which actually helps us because it stops the Fury from attacking. So let's see, combat over here. Probably gonna be summoning a ranged hero to destroy this, which I guess we could counter with our own ranged hero.
Whoa!
Okay. We have this hero over here that deals damage to 2 of our heroes. This hero does have that damage skill. Oh, so it started the turn, huh? I thought it was actually off of each attack. Okay, so in this case, could potentially keep it alive for 1 more turn. It does a heal, it doesn't do a health boost. Alright, so in this case, let's see. Combat. 185. This one is 190. Still want to keep this spot open. Let's see. Could do... Okay, yeah, actually, we're going to be summoning this range hero over here on... Yeah, we're going to be summoning this range hero here on the extra attack rune. We'll have enough damage to actually destroy this hero. Okay, we're also setting some negative attack. Also getting some health back at the end of the turn because of the skill here. So it gains health back to our Warlord for health equal to its own. So in this case, 120. Okay, still has a little bit of those freeze runes still up. Okay, and looks like we are going to be taking some damage now. Let's see, because of the Reborn skill. We have the Ariok over here that does bleeding, also does attack steal. Don't have anything to actually destroy this, unfortunately. Let's see, so damage there. Don't want to summon any heroes to near this hero because then it would actually trigger off bleeding. What we're gonna do is, however, let's see, this one gives attack steal, so that could be alright. Damage on block. Okay, I'm gonna have to summon this range hero over here on a 1, so that way we can at least keep the attack steal going. Okay, this is destroyed. Some negative attack. Okay, we have the health given back. Okay, looks like the Ariok will be able to destroy us here. We'll have some combat over here. Next turn, probably gonna go with either the Goliath or the Deadlord over here. And since we won't survive long enough with the damage off of the Ariok, probably gonna go for the Deadlord. So here's and there. Yep, alright, we're gonna go with the Deadlord. So it summons zombies, which actually triggers off the bleeding skill another time. But at least we can stop the Ariok and stop the bleeding skills happening. So So now we're just dealing with this range hero, does extra damage to a random enemy. So potentially could lose one of our heroes here. Oh, and we just took lethal. The Bastet came in play, dealt some damage to every hero, which actually destroyed our flight hero, and then the Fury was able to come back. I was thinking if we probably should have not protected the Mizu anymore, because they didn't have any more spots for freeze runes coming. Was probably just too wrapped up in the battle position, so. Okay, well, let's keep going. Gotta spend some more gems. Looks like we've spent roughly 200 at this point because of the 150 that we've done before. So we'll keep going. Ideally would want to spend no more than 600 just because that's the, I guess that's the maximum amount of gems that we end up spending in black market. But again, we'll see how where we end up. A little something different this time. So they have an ogre. They also have a Drogon Pet. Will give extra damage to our warlord whenever a male ally kills, which in this case is, well, we have the prince over here. Prince summoning these squires. Those squires do count as male heroes and will also give an attack boost. Let's see. Combat there. Could freeze those. Break that. This counterattack. Counterattack could actually help us. We do need to get rid of this hero. Yeah, we're going to go with the soft stop against it. So we're going to summon the Morgan Sea Tusk over here. We'll set the attack of enemies in the same line once another enemy comes into play. And then potentially have enough to at least stop this line from attacking. Do want to get rid of that prince because of those squires that it will continue to create.
Whoa!
Okay, some more squires. We'll get an attack boost every time one of the enemies attacks. In this case, actually enough to destroy the prince, so that's good. Okay, but not enough to destroy these. These heroes are still fine, though. Just got to deal with this hero next. This one deals damage. Comes into play to order heroes, and then also reborn. So in this case, let's see. Our strongest hero here is an order hero, which is not what we wanted to see. Well, we could freeze it for now. I guess that wouldn't be too bad. So we can summon our melee hero over here on A3. When it comes into play, it freezes the enemies in the line for a turn. At least we'll be able to get a little bit more damage off to it. And we still need to worry about the reborn, but that is okay. Looks like we're not going to be summoning an order hero next turn anyways, because of this hero with the decent stats. Alright, not what we wanted to see. We have this hero here will deal extra damage whenever male hero is destroyed on our side. So in this case, it would be this one and potentially this one. I think we're going to use for stones early. Combat here. Another two. We don't have anything to trigger off. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with our vampire. So at least we can mark these heroes for damage. I'm going to follow up next with our range hero over here on... yeah, on the attack rune. That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, attack pentagram. So we'll do that. For melee, we'll get some health back off the melee kill. Another health boost. Another health given back to us off the melee kill. And then the wound from the vampire at the end of the turn. Okay, they did the silence. That is fine. Ooh. The Oster could help us out, or the Grace. Either one of these could be pretty good. Alright, we're gonna lose all our heroes this turn. Probably. And you can see the random damage and also the extra attack boost. So it's good we did do the destruction now. Or at least we set up for the destruction. And the Grace would have had 7 extra attacks, which it does. But we do have our own Grace, which we are going to summon. And gonna summon her on the, let's see, so we're gonna be dealing 280 in terms of random damage. Gonna be summoning her on the health rune just to make sure that she has the most amount of protection. Right, so at least destroy their own Grace. Okay, we're gonna be protecting this Grace at all costs. I will be able to destroy this hero, which is good. I'm gonna be summoning this melee hero over here with the reborn and the flight. Have a random damage again to destroy that. So that's good. And then we'll get an attack boost over to this hero because of the skill here. We also have done 2 kills, so if we can get 5 more kills on the board, we can get the 7 extra attacks, which will help us go for that damage. Okay, they did the stones.
Whoa!
Okay, they have the leader Nilin, which will poison our heroes. Also does the extra hollows whenever an enemy of ours is destroyed. Let's see, what can we do here? Over there. See how much the 140. Just trying to figure out in terms of stats what we're gonna need. And do some poison damage, that'd be alright. Yeah, we're gonna go for some block over here. So we're gonna summon the Tinker. Help us deal some extra damage to nature heroes whenever it attacks. So it'll allow us to deal some damage with these stones. Also summons this Xltitanlx. This Xltitanlx will deal damage whenever a hero is destroyed, and also gives an attack boost. And then in this case, right now, will serve as a blocker for us, as we are running low on health. So let's see, so 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 here. Okay, so that's 5, we got the hollows over here. Okay, and we are taking some damage. We're going to go with our summons next. We have this range hero here that does have evasion, so it'll actually prevent damage happening over here. Really do want to get those 7 extra kills before the Grace does attack. So let's see if we can do that. Let's see. So this will actually be number 6. Oh, and this will actually be number 7. Okay. I'm gonna summon the... Oh, hold on. Summon here. This one could transform a hero into a box. Yeah, actually gonna go for that. Alright. I'm gonna summon the range hero over here on B2.
Whoa!
Ooh, transforms the leader Nilin. Wow. Good RNG. Alright. That should be number 6, and that should actually be number 7 right there. Alright. So in this case, we do have... Oh, this does have a damage skill, so we'll deal damage to enemies in the line once another one of the heroes is attacked, but we do have damage. And there we go. Turn it around. That was quite a surprise. Okay. Also looks like we finished up a quest. Got some Blairs. Blairs are very nice to get. Especially since you can only get them in events, apparently. You can't get them in League, and you can... I mean, you can wish for them in Wish Shop, but... Yeah, I thought they were... Because you could get the... What do you call it? The commons and the rares. In other leagues. Alright, so at least that one's out of the way. Let's keep going. Got 3 more wins. Ooh, we're facing a Harbinger now. That might be a good sign, because at least we're not facing the Ogre skills. Let's take a look at the Harbinger of Darkness skills. So they have the set attack of our heroes to 1. They have the ranged demon, which also does the same thing, and then also will give an attack boost to ranged allies. Okay. Interesting setup. Okay, gonna start with the TNT over here on E1.
Whoa!
Get some instant kill runes on the enemy side. Help us do a little bit of board disruption. And then we also have protection with the buildings over here. Also can set up with the destruction skill because of the death skill to deal damage to the enemies.
Whoa!
Didn't say this was going to be easy. Alright, so yeah, I got the Drogon Pet over here. Actually deals some decent damage off the melee kill. Let's see. Damage over there, damage here. This one, this range hero can freeze 2 random enemies, except nature. It's not too bad. I really do want to save the, what do you call it? The vampire for when that range hero does come out. Although if we do have enough instant kill runes, we could potentially stop it that way. Gonna go with the vampire. Okay, and then it looks like we'll have some protection for our range hero, which we will summon next. Let me summon over here on... Maybe something over here on A1. Not only to freeze this range hero, to stop it from attacking for a turn. Agency with that skill. Whoops. Moving around a bit too fast here. Freezes 2 range heroes, but we'll also be able to send some more attackers on the same lane with the instant kill runes. I guess worst case scenario, they can summon a Ghosto or a Myten. Or Strick. Or they could do that. Okay, so in this case, we have, let's see, we have this range here over here. We'll heal nature allies, also give regeneration. Probably going to go with the destruction skill because we do want to get more instant kill runes on the board. And then in terms of damage, this is where it gets weird. So we'll have some more damage off of the vampire, so that's good. Damage over there. Probably going to go just for combat damage to this hero. Also has vampirism too, so that's actually not too bad. So 21, 15... Actually, no. 123 plus 18. I'm going to give this a temporary boost, even though it will not destroy the hero, but at least we'll be able to weaken it. So at least if we summon another hero, we can destroy it. There's some more combat over there. Okay, was really hoping that we had the instant kill rune land on here, so that way they don't get another hero to attack. But this is fine too. Oof. That's not crazy. Okay, so why does this hero... Oh, this hero got a health boost because... So the Drogon pet also does another thing. It gives it health to another ally whenever an ally does attack. Let's see, we have this hero here that can deal 25 next to a random enemy in your attack trigger twice. So actually could potentially destroy this. Oh, we could actually destroy that too. Let's see, combat over there. This one here gets an attack boost for every wounded hero, and then also gets a health boost, also deals damage to enemies around. We just gotta do the math here. So 151 plus 37, so that's one... Oh man, it's tough to do math at night. It's 188, and then 75% is roughly 45, 188, 99. Oh, that actually is enough to destroy that. Wow, alright. So in that case, we will summon the melee hero over here. Okay, some damage, and damage. Followed by more instant kill runes! This is great. Now we have the whole board pretty much filled except for these attack runes here. So actually, I guess it did help that we did get that extra damage over to that hero. Okay, well I guess now we're dealing with the scientist. We'll give the negative attack to our heroes around, just seeing where the spots actually are. So in this case, it looks like it's over here. Let's see, this one will freeze. Gotta find a way to deal damage to this hero because it says any warlord attacks it will give plus health to adjacent allies, including itself. So potentially we'll just be able to stall out. Though they can't really summon anything else. So does it get an attack boost? It does not. Okay, heal over there. Okay, I'm gonna summon the ranged hero over here with the flight. It will freeze the enemy once it dies, so that'll help us out a little bit. And we do want to find a way to at least draw them to these health runes, which they're probably are the health pentagrams. So that way, okay, no, the health runes, right? So that way they can summon, and then we can get some more instant kill runes on the board. Okay, so let's see. So we do have the board kind of locked up, but at the same time, we can't really get rid of this hero. We do have a free attacker, so that's cool. Guess this is when our summons are going to help us out a lot. Okay. Oh, okay. It looks like the radius 2 of that skill is actually going to affect our hero over here. So as long as we put something over here to block, it's actually going to stop this. So let's see. It actually froze this one, which is not what we wanted. Combat over there. Combat there. Do need something to actually stop this. We're going to take some damage over there. It's not too bad. Some health back. Well, they're now going to be at full health. Let's see. Well, they can't summon another hero to attack this, so that's actually good. So 198, that'd be enough for there. Yeah, we can actually, yeah, we'll go put the melee hero over here on C3. So some wounding over here. Hopefully we don't get another attack boost for this hero.
Whoa!
Oof, okay. We're taking some more damage over there again. Oh, again for that negative attack. Right. So still not quite enough to actually destroy this. I keep on forgetting about that skill. Wow. So in this case, let's see. Combat over there, combat there. So actually not enough to destroy this anymore. And we also have another hero here that's giving plus health whenever we attack the warlord. Amazing. Right, so we need to find a way. We need to find some solution to either silence this or deal damage or anything like that. How much damage are we dealing off this? 203 if it dies. So still not enough, but yeah, we have something. So I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna go with our summons as before. Combat over there, combat there. Guess we can go with our building to help us protect. What our allies to enemy. He also has the highest health, so we can actually stop that for now. So we'll do that. Yeah. Alright. More health. That's what I want to see. Alright, so let's see. Combat over here, combat over there. We still have those instant kill runes still happening, and then also we have damage skill over there. But again, this hero does have a lot of health. Bleeding, oh, that'd be alright. Bleeding attack skill. Okay, looks like 2 more spots just opened up. Okay, looks like we take some damage as well. Okay, not really sure which one is actually going to be more important. The damage skill over here or giving the negative attack. Do need this to trigger off to destroy some stuff. At the same time, we do need to keep this alive. They can't summon any more heroes, so I guess that's okay. I'm gonna go with the melee hero over here with the invulnerable skill. Okay, we can at least stop this. We have the instant kill runes back, so that's good. And we do have these attack boosts still happening over here. Okay, we're setting the attack of our heroes to 1. Okay, we'll have most likely the ranged hero. Okay, have the bleeding still happening off the Ariok. Damage over there, attack steal, and all of that. Okay, gonna go with the My-10 for some damage over to the heroes. Hopefully we can actually hit the large one over here. We got 600, so I actually got some health back off the kill. Okay, and some block over here, some more instant kill runes, so that's good. Okay, we have the range hero being summoned. It's actually destroyed from the instant kill runes, so that's good. Okay, they got an attack boost to the range heroes. So actually, that means all of their skills are gone now. So that means only the damage off of the Drogon and then also the instant deaths will deal damage to us. We have this hero over here that actually will have immunity and also extra attack and heal the warlord. Okay. Damage there. Damage there. Okay. think they ended up summoning, was it Mr. Devil? That actually dealt damage over here, so that's why. So again, we'll still have the bleeding happening. Let's see. Bleeding for some damage. This one, however, is it's bleeding a little bit. It's good, so still alive. We'll have the melee hero next over here on C3. This will actually give death trigger to mental shield, so that'll help us out. And we're still getting attack boost on this hero too, so that's cool. Seeing the other skills here, so it has attack steal, also has bleeding. Okay, got it. I don't really use this hero for more than one turn, so that's why. Very odd battle here. We're not really doing too much, but we do have at least one attacker on this board. Okay, so heal off of the multiple attacks. Combat again, followed by damage. It was shielded from the instant. It was shielded with the mental shield there. Okay, we cannot summon this hero because it will give a pentagram, and that'll actually give them open spots to summon. So what we can do is summon something here. Oh, we can. Oh wow, we can summon the Windsong. This one has evasion, so it'll actually stop the damage from here. Gonna be summoning over here on. No splash over there. Yeah, gonna be summoning it over here on C1 right here. And so, aside from if they can find a way to destroy this, then we'll be in bad shape. Although now this hero can deal 377 when it dies, so that actually will destroy this. A very odd stalemate that we're going through right now. Okay, so it looks like they opened up a spot. Okay, some bleeding damage. The evasion stopped the damage over here. Oh, we can freeze heroes now. Wow, that's really good. Even better. Yeah, let's go for that. We'll have attack, steal, and everything else. Let's see. Combat there. Oh, we can deal damage to chaos heroes. That'll make more sense. So we still have the block over there. Go for attacks. Yeah, we can go for attack, steal, and also freeze. That would be better. Okay, we're going to split this up. So we have our Shearshot attacking down here. We're going to summon the Vixen over here on A2 over here. Not sure if there's a rune or anything here, so I'm just going to avoid that altogether. So the Vixen will actually help us freeze the enemies once we attack the Warlord. Okay, we actually have enough to destroy this hero. Oh, that's good. Okay, and then combat over here. And now we're in a much better position. As you can see, there's pretty much instant kill runes all over the place. And so even if they do summon a hero over here, we actually have lethal on this lane, assuming we don't just have either the Shearshot destroyed or we take lethal off of like a Freddy or a Bastet or something that can trigger off this Drogon skill. Okay, so they have the Chernomore. It does have immunity, so that's actually how we can get around the instant kill rune. Combat over here, combat there. Combat will destroy this. I'm just dealing with this over here, combat there. Gonna leave this lane open because of that evasion skill. So in this case, we just want to go for some more damage. In this case, it'll probably be, let's see, off of attack heal. Could actually give plus attack to our heroes, so that's good. So I'm going to summon the range hero over here on A1.
Yeah!
Okay, some heal happening. Some attack, steal, and heal. Back again. Combat. Combat. Combat here will actually give us some health back. And then off of that heal, we'll actually give an attack boost to our other heroes. So now, we're, like I said, very, very awkward, but very, very good board position. So we can continue to deal lethal on this lane, assuming they don't get rid of this last rune. We have these two heroes frozen, so I don't have to worry about those. Okay, let's take a look at this building here. It will deal damage to an enemy when it comes into play. Also deals damage to our warlord at the beginning of the turn. We will be destroying it in combat over here. And let's see, combat 1, combat 2 will actually freeze those, so that's good. Gonna continue with the... Oh, I think we actually have lethal now. Even with their additional heal. Go for extra attack. Oh, this one's probably a little better. This gives regeneration to our melee allies, which in this case would actually help these out. Might be missing lethal if we go for that, but... I'm just gonna do it. Alright, so we're gonna summon the Mave over here. Give some regeneration to our melee heroes at the beginning of the next turn. If there is next turn. Combat, 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 and there we go. Wow. The sheer shot with 1600 attack. Whew. Rough one over there. Alright. Like I said from the very beginning, there was hope once that Harbinger is out. Because that means that's just a different set of skills that we need to get around.
Legendary.
Yeah, Bastet is not too bad. Okay, got 2 more battles, and still got some extra copper coins, so yeah, let's keep going. That was a very tough battle. Okay, followed up by another tough battle. So they got the Ogre, they got the Sentry Pet. Excuse me. Well, a lot of health indicates that they'll probably have very strong heroes. Okay, so in this case they have their own TNT, summons 2 instant kill runes, also has a lot of damage. Gonna start actually with the... Let's see here. Gonna start with the Yoster over here on D1. We'll silence this hero, so at least no more instant kill runes. And then we're also summoning over here on D1 because we do want to at least stop other potential things from landing, such as more instant kill runes if another one of those heroes comes into play. You get some protection from the building, and then we'll also get the health boost. Probably going to go for destruction really early, just because, as you can see, they have very strong heroes. Hero has a lot of block. Okay, well, going for the vampire, and then let's see. This one deals more damage. This one has flight, so we'll at least be able to stop some form of damage for now. Not quite enough to destroy that, so summon the range hero over here on A1. Summon some curse, which is, yeah, that's alright. I guess it'll help too with our Yoster because it is a female hero, so that way we'll get an additional health boost to our heroes. But we are running very low on health already in turn 2. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, you know what? Our vampire will actually deal damage to destroy these at the end of the turn, so that's good. This hero here will... Let's see, we'll give 3 damage, plus attack pentagrams on the cells. Gonna go actually with this female hero, which will actually help us give us more of a health boost. See if there are any other things here. This one has no skills. This one doesn't have anything else. Alright, cool. So I'm going to summon the melee hero over here on C3. Get some health back off the kill. Oh, and the curse. Wow. Curse also triggered off the damage, so that's cool too. Well, we have a little bit of defense, although right now, even with 218 health, any one of their heroes could just one-shot us. Oh, we expected that. No surprises there. So after one very epic battle came one really short battle. Sure. Okay, yeah, well, let's keep going. I faced Ivor before, and this will be pretty rough. I'm going to start with the Shamuna over here on B3. It does have those shards and will give us some protection. Also because of how the buildings are set up, we'll actually have control of where the shard lands, and that will allow us to at least keep this hero alive for one turn. If the shard lands above the Shimuna, it's actually easier to destroy, but if it lands on the bottom, they will actually need to spend one turn to attack and then one turn to destroy the shield, as well as dealing damage to the Shimuna. Ouch. Okay. So in this case, we have this hero here, deals damage to one of our heroes when it attacks the Warlord. Don't have anything to actually freeze this because this only freezes non-nature heroes, and this hero here is a nature hero. Could use the shard to actually block it, because, I mean, the shard always dies anyways, so let's go with that. We're going to summon our melee hero over here on a D3. And this will actually force the shard to land here. Which is fine, because as with the new nerf to Shimuna, that shard, as you'll see here, yeah, as you see here, the shard will die at the beginning of the turn, so at least now we'll have it as a temporary blocker. Next turn, could go for this melee hero. Actually, I don't mind it too, because, let's see, so this does have flight. We'll have mental shield too, although with their silence off of the ogre, they would still get rid of that. They have the range here over here that gives attack, well, health boost to nature, and also has flight. See if there's anything we can actually affect their board with. Very weak range hero. We didn't level this one. We put the levels towards the scientist. So let's see. Nothing here. So I guess shard will come out, it'll block that, and then they'll run over that hero. This one, let's see, ally death gets mental shield. I guess this is actually not too bad. Would rather still have a lane protected. We will be taking damage, but that is okay. Eventually they will go silence, and then that'll allow us to at least have a stronger blocker on this top lane. Okay, they didn't go silence. It's probably because right now we have very weak heroes compared to their board right now. Okay, we have this hero that will freeze one of our heroes at the end of the turn. Okay, we'll still be able to get shards, which is nice. Let's see, so combat there, give negative attack over there. Gotta go actually with the... Gonna go with the Koishi over here on the C2. We'll give negative attack to their heroes for at least a turn, and then we'll have the health boost that will give an extra attack stat to him. Silence is fine. As mentioned, we do want some protection. At least we can stop the damage happening over here. Ooh, that's not what we want to see. Right, so we have the grandma over here. We'll do the extra summons, and we'll summon the Death of Wrath that will deal damage to our heroes. Combat will not be enough to destroy that. Gonna have to wound and get rid of this hero somehow. Although, let's see, combat over there. There is a chance they could actually send another Death of Wraths. Yeah, we'll take the risk. Alright, so in this case, looks like it will be destroyed next turn. Combat over there. These are all melee heroes. That's not good. I guess we could help block. That's not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna summon our melee hero over here. We'll get some toxin onto our heroes because of the circuit's skill. At least all of these are now wounded, so we can go for a board wipe for next turn. Okay, some protection there with the stones. Oh boy. So we have the Puppet Mistress that summons the Puppet. That will remove negative effects and also deal reflect damage to us. Okay, gonna go with the Destruction to at least get rid of some of the heroes. I'll take some damage over there. And... ugh. Really don't have too much anything here. Could do range. Yeah, that'll be alright. Get some of the floss over here on a 1. Floss will help us summon a plant. Plant will be able to summon another plant, which in this case destroys the puppet. So at least we'll have some blockers against this lane. Right now it's not looking too good, especially since they do have still a lot of health and these stones for protection. Okay, and that should be the exclamation point here. So the Aphrodite, it will deal extra damage based upon the health of one of their heroes. So at the very least, assuming we can't destroy anything on this board, we'll be taking 82 damage. So we'll do our range summons. You can actually break through. And even with combat here, no, we'd still be taking lethal. So unfortunately, we will have to take the loss. Ivor is not an easy opponent by any means. Okay, well, 2 more and see if we can get it done. Currently spend roughly 300 gems. Still worth it, at least in the math category. Okay, well, we're facing Ulko now. They have the Ogre skills along with the Drogon. Drogon deals a little bit of damage, and then also the attack boost and health boost. Lovely. Alright, so they have, let's see, we have the Fury over here with the extra attacks, also the health boost, actually given every time the Drogon triggers. So let's see, combat there, combat there. Ugh, gonna have to use the Vampire really early, because we need to find a way to get rid of this. Yeah, so we're gonna get rid of this now, assuming this vampire doesn't get in the way. We might actually lose on this turn alone. So we'll do our vampire summon. Okay, so it didn't get in the way. If it landed over here on C3, we would have lost immediately. So we're gonna summon next to this Bravi over here on C3. It will swap the health and attack of heroes in the line with combat, and then after the vampire will deal damage, which will then take care of the Fury. Really did not want to start that way, but we had no choice because we didn't have enough strong heroes against the Drogon. Okay, well I guess we're getting mental shield off of our building, so we have a little bit of protection. Let's see, combat there. This one will give health boost. Do need to get rid of some heroes. Gonna go next with our melee hero over here on. In this case, we're actually going to summon over here on A2. Don't want to use this attack rune, as you see. This melee hero gets a health boost off the Gleedy, also deals random damage to another enemy, which in this case does allow us to at least get rid of this hero if we do need to do destruction. We're also dealing extra damage over to the Warlord every time we attack the Warlord. See here, this range hero gets Pierce and has a little bit of spikes. Alright. I guess we can go destruction. Really don't want to. We can still have a blocker. I guess that's alright. So this hero here gets an attack boost for every older ally in their side of the field, which actually includes this building. And this range hero here. There. Probably have to take a little bit more damage, which is not what we wanted here, but gotta do what we can. So let's see, this one here on the heal. We'll have some... Yeah, I guess of all these heroes, this one actually can deal the most damage. 51, this one gets here. Heals our allies. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of protection, so... Yeah, we'll summon the melee hero over again on A2. Again, we don't need to summon on the attack rune because these heroes are wounded, so whenever we do choose to use the destruction, which will probably be next turn, I guess. Yeah, then we don't need to deal additional damage if we're going to use the destruction to destroy it. Alright, so they did the silence, so no more of our vampire skills and no more of the Bravi. And this is also not what we wanted to see either, which is the Shaolin with the death trigger and then immunity. Could do attack steal, which would actually stop this hero. Although this does give an attack steal. Oh, okay, got it. I don't have any good way to actually destroy this. We can actually stop it for now, so that's actually not too bad. So I'm gonna go with the destruction skill. And then let's see, this one's on the invulnerability, this one has the attack steal. I guess we'll do that. I'm gonna summon the melee hero over here on C3. Normally I would summon the invulnerable hero, but we can actually potentially stop this hero altogether. Oh, it's on the attack rune. Okay, well that's not good. See, the problem is with how the heroes are placed on any one of these boards, they can actually stop other things from being seen. So see, for example, this vampire's head is blocking the attack rune over here. Yeah. You can't see the stats over here on this. You can't see the stats on this rune over here. So that was kind of a bummer. So we have this range hero here. We'll heal another ally to the max once another hero dies. Let's see, combat there. Man, really don't have any good options. I'm gonna summon this melee hero over here on C3. Reborn also deals damage to order heroes, so that's something, I guess. But we'll actually have some answers for next turn. We do have the Frost that will actually set the health of heroes to 1 off of the order. Damage over there. Damage there. And, yeah, well, we're now dealing with the Mina over here. It deals damage whenever we attack their Warlord. So in this case, combat here. Don't have enough combat to actually destroy either one of these, so unfortunately we will be taking the loss here. Could go for the Necrolich, but again, they already have the Mina with the extra damage. They are going to get protection with the stones next turn, which is really, really gross. Yes, we're getting more copper coins, and that's what we're paying for, so. Alright, let's keep going. Just seeing more and more of these battles where gonna have to level up the rares to level 25 and 26. Ugh. Feels so gross. Alright, well, alright. We're back now with the Ogre Sentry over here. Gonna go with the... Gonna actually go with the Masaurs over these two melee heroes with the higher health. Just because the Masaurs can help us block, get rid of some buildings. Got some pierce damage. Also some extra stat copies. So in this case, we'll have Vampirism and then also attack boost. Next turn, depending on what happens, we'll either summon this range hero or this building. In this case, it will be the building. I'm going to be summoning over... Gonna be summoning actually the building over here on... It's close. Gonna be summoning the building actually over here on D2. Just to get a little bit of protection with this Masaur copy. We're not able to attack this hero because it has flight. We'll also heal their Warlord whenever we attack them. Also get some attack boost off a nature ally dying, which in this case, nothing here on their side of the field. Okay, so let's see. We'll be able to get another copy off of Masaur because we do have an open melee spot. This hero here freezes 2 range, which we don't have. We'll be able to freeze this one though, so that's not too bad. So I'm gonna summon the melee hero actually over here on. Let's see, because I'm gonna copy. Oh, you know, we're gonna summon this melee hero over here on A2. So we'll attack boost. And then at the end of the turn, we'll be able to freeze, and then the damage off of the building here. So the reason why we actually summoned this melee hero over here on A2 was because once it does get silenced, which should be very soon, we'll at least have additional protection on this lane once the building is destroyed. Okay, we have this hero here. We'll deal damage to a female hero when it dies. We still have our freeze. Let's see. Got combat over there. Could deal damage over there. Okay, let's see. So freeze 1, damage over there. This one's actually very close to dying, so in this case, we're going to focus our damage on this hero. So in this case, we're going to go for the Jorman Grand over... yeah, gonna go... Let's see here. This skill actually happens, this Masura copy. It only happens on when it's a successful attack, as opposed to before attack. So in this case, yeah, the Jorman will be good.
Whoa!
So we'll miss, which is fine, but then we'll be able to freeze. And then at least stop these heroes for now. And then also we'll give some protection over to our building. So another little bonus from summoning it. Okay, so now they did the silence. Okay, looks like we're going to lose our Jorman Grand off of this hero. That gives plus health to allies. Alright, so let's see. So, still has that death trigger to deal damage, in this case to a female hero, which in this case will be the Masura. Don't have any range heroes to deal the last bit of damage to destroy this. This deals how much damage? Deals 71, so we need to deal 60... Well, if we destroy this, we'll actually destroy this and we'll actually take damage over here, which is not what we want. These are also both nature heroes, so wow, this hero is also getting an attack boost. Let's see. So we're going to block this in such a way that we don't destroy this, to not trigger off that skill. So let's see, 71... Oh, so that actually be enough. Okay, we're going to summon this melee hero over here on D3. It has flight, so at least can stop the other melee hero over here. Okay, and then we still have our damage, so that's good. Okay, we have the building. Sorry, the stones, rather. And those stones will also count as nature heroes for the Torless attack boost. So just all combos all the time. But at least now we drove the stones, so that way we can now do our vampire. So we also have no female heroes on the board, so that death trigger isn't going to go off. Do our vampire now. And let's see, so building will destroy this. Combat over here. If we summon any one of these range heroes, we will have them destroyed because of that skill. So what we can do, however, is we'll go with the melee hero that is a male over here on C2. Combat destroy that. There we have splash damage, we have our building damage. Okay, and all these stones are now wounded, so that way we can destroy them. Save ourselves a turn, so that way we can attack other heroes as well. That was gross. Oh, now we have to save it for this too. That's so bad. This hero now can deal a ton of damage because of their health boost that they get from the end of turn with spikes. Let's see, so this will actually be destroyed, so I don't have to worry about the extra health boost there. These will be over here. The block. How much spikes does it have? Oh, it doesn't give spikes to itself. Wow. Did not know that. Okay. That's fine. Gonna have to block for one more turn. So in this case, I'm gonna summon this melee hero over here with the high health. Also does have a death trigger. It doesn't have as much health as this hero, but that is fine. Do some damage. Okay, damage over there, getting rid of this range hero. And like I said, we do need to wait that one more turn because this hero does deal a lot of damage with extra health. So this will be destroyed in combat. And this hero here gives curse to one of our heroes. Also gives curse on another. Does this one have curse? Oh no, I see the curse. It is on this stone. On this building. Alright, so in this case now we are going to... Yeah, we're going to go for destruction now because we do need to get rid of these. Okay, we're gonna follow up with our range heroes, which in this case might be enough to destroy this in combat. Okay, this also does have poison, so that is good. So 93. So that'll be roughly 200. This will be 270. And this one here will actually have the freeze. There. I'm thinking of doing the Mr. Flap rather for protection. So we'll go with the protection rather than just destroy this altogether. Because I remember from our previous battles where we do need to protect our board. Having the Strick to deal extra damage to destroy this would be good, but the only problem is then we leave our board vulnerable to the hero being destroyed and then potentially losing advantage. So at least we do have some protection with the Mr. Flap, so I'll set the health to 1, also give extra health to our heroes. You see a lot of curse happening because of that skill. Building damage will destroy this. This hero is poisoned, so 93, so 120, so roughly 90 damage that we need to deal, which we can actually deal off of the Yoster over here. The Yoster will get a health boost off of the Mr. Flap. Combat will destroy that, and we'll also get a health boost to our other heroes as well. So we'll get 2 health boosts, one from the Flap and the Yoster. So in this case now, we're pretty good in terms of coverage. We have a lot of high health. Spoke a little too soon. Oh, wow, the Groot hit the 2 for 1. So the silence does allow for stopping the poison and then also the extra health boost and damage. All right, that is not nice. All right, well, in this case, we're going to go with the melee hero over here with the flight. Giving our melee hero over here some protection at the cost of a little less damage. I guess we could probably spread this out a little bit. No, we didn't. We needed to destroy that other hero, so that's why we did what we did. Okay, looks like our building now has curse. Now this hero, let's see, this one gets reborn and gives bleeding in the line, but these heroes, this hero has immune, so don't have to worry about that. So let's see, building will actually destroy this. Combat over there. This gives an attack boost. Yeah, I'm gonna summon this range hero over here on. Yeah, I'm gonna summon this range hero over here on A1. We don't want to summon anything behind this lane because this hero still does give that bleeding to enemies in line. So we don't want to actually destroy this hero quite yet. Oh no, I forgot combat. Okay, so combat and the reborn. Okay, so actually did that wrong then. Oh no, so this here, okay, so we ended up not giving this bleeding in order to get it still alive. Alright, in this case, let's see, combat over there, combat there. Yeah, alright, cool. We're gonna go with the ogre, not the ogre, the Goliath over here on B2. We'll destroy this hero, get some health back. And we'll also allow ourselves to deal some extra damage whenever we summon heroes in the future. So that way we can put some more pressure on their board. What's hero do? This one does... Oh, gives health to allies around themselves. So in this case, if we summon heroes around here, they'll get a health boost. Put this hero over here, they'll swap the attack and health for ranged enemy once we attack the Warlord. Oh, and we definitely need that extra damage now. Especially since this hero, this one will do a couple of things. I remember it has freeze, also has attack boost, and block. Large block, alright. So in this case, gonna go with another flight hero over here on A3. Gonna do some damage, get some block, protecting this range hero. Okay, we'll have the freeze, which is fine. Again, our flight hero is doing the work for us. Next turn, gonna go with the Shamuna. Help us summon some shards, which will combo with the Goliath skill. Also give us some protection. We got the melee hero over here, poisons an enemy in the line, which in this case is our ranged hero here. Okay, as mentioned, we are going to do our Shamuna. We'll have our first summon. We'll have our shard summon, which will count for more damage. We also have adjacent damage happening from the Shamuna. And then finally our building damage at the end of the turn. So one of the, as mentioned in another battle, one of the things now is that Shamuna has their nerf. So because of how the shards work now, they will die, and then that'll actually allow us to keep summoning them, so we can deal some more damage with the Goliath. Okay, we had the My 10 come out, deals damage equal to the health of one of our heroes. Looks like our Shamuna was frozen because of the Iceberg Blizzard free skill here. Alright, so in this case, let's see, combat there, combat there. Oh, you know, we can go for some, let's see, damage there, damage there. Gonna go with our range summon over here on a 2.
Whoa!
We'll get 2 summons, which will actually count for damage. Okay, we got combat damage over there. We can actually get rid of the blizzard now, so that's good. And then building damage to destroy it. Okay, so we're still protecting our Goliath, which is good. Even though the Shamuna can't do the shards right now because it is still frozen. Okay, so the curse over there. Ooh, and extra damage. Wow. What does this hero do? It deals damage to frozen enemies. Oh wow, so that that iceberg one turn of freeze. Alright, so in this case, let's see. What can we do for more damage? Combat there. Combat will destroy that. Oh, you know, we can give some protection over to our heroes. So we'll summon the, we're going to summon this Medusa next on a B1. Some damage to destroy this. Freeze our heroes. And this hero is actually frozen because it's a Chaos hero. And I forgot that's what this particular hero does. But this hero here will help us freeze the enemies in the line if they do appear. So actually stop them from attacking our Goliath, which will help us deal some more damage. Okay, so we have the Alexander over here with the Life Palace that helps them heal when it comes into play. Okay, we'll also heal the allies, so in this case, this will take a little less damage. Could do evasion. Oh, you know what? Oh, we have the Deadlord over here. We can trigger off some more damage. So we'll do that. Gonna focus extra damage over to, let's see, 100, 200, 250, 100, 270, 320, 400. So we're a little off in terms of damage. We're just going to make sure that we can actually get rid of this heroes. So I'm going to focus the Deadlord damage over to the buildings. Okay, you can see every zombie that comes out from the Deadlord will trigger off the extra Goliath damage. So damage there. Combat will destroy the tent. And then the building damage will destroy the Alexandra. So we're almost there. Hopefully our board doesn't get wiped out. Or that could happen. You know, they could summon a hero that can just give them 300 health. Alright, so this scientist over here, the Mad Genius, will give health at the end. Do need to find a way to destroy this now. Which we don't have. We absolutely do not have. So let's see. The combat there. Well, this one's fine. You can give us mental shield if it dies. This one does poison enemies in the line. Yeah, this one's gonna be slightly better. Let's see what this rain. Oh, so whatever heal happens when we get an attack boost. That's not bad. Again, we do need to find a way to deal damage to this hero, or silence it, or something. Oh, the curse is starting to wear down our building. That's not good. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, we have this range here that can deal damage whenever male kills, if it dies. Extra... I could give miss. Miss wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, miss is going to be good. We need to stop this in some way. So we're going to summon our melee hero over here. This is the only spot where it can be protected. Otherwise, we could potentially be destroyed over here. Something over here on a C2. Okay, you can see the health boost given. Okay, so let's see. Combat will actually destroy this, and combat will actually destroy this too. Unless, let's see, which one has the miss? Oh, it's the genius. So that means that we can still have attack. Okay.
Yeah!
Oh boy. That is not what I want to see. This is a... Okay, so it's the epic version of Grace. This one gets extra attack off of 7 extra attacks. This gives attack boost. Combat over there. This one could freeze 2 enemies, which in this case will be probably better than what we have for attack steal. This one can, let's see, this one can deal... I know it has vampirism damage of sorts, which may or may not be enough for this. This will give a health boost to these heroes around, so probably better just to go for the freeze. Yeah, we're gonna go for the freeze. Okay, so you can see every time we go for the attack, so we wouldn't have had enough damage to actually destroy either one. Okay, so they will get another health boost of around 600, which is clearly not what we want to happen. If we had something that could silence or transform or deal damage to chaos or something. Oh, this one can swap the health and attack of a hero, so in this case could potentially destroy that. But then we could be potentially facing a 600 attacker. They have another Alexandria. Could give miss in the line for a turn. Probably better because then we can absolutely protect these heroes. So we'll do that. We'll summon our ranged hero over here on A1. Okay, I'm freezing those heroes. Got damage over there. Okay, at least got rid of the tent, so no more healing from there. Lovely. Okay, great. We do have a silence. Great. So we have the Yoster that's coming up. I can silence the male heroes, which in this case is the Villaino. Still have the mist going. Looks like our building is finally destroyed because of the curse. Let's see. So combat over there. Combat will actually destroy this. What has mist right now? All right. Well, we're gonna summon the Yoster before anything becomes an issue. We'll silence this first. Mist over there. Yeah. Okay. So Yoster will silence the 2 male heroes. Okay, got combat over there. We'll destroy the red-haired beast. So we'll stop that health gain, finally. Okay, we have a large health boost because of the frozen. And just need to get rid of the Alexandria, because this hero doesn't have their skills anymore. We're all set now. So the Yoster deals damage at the beginning of the turn for every ally on our side. We have combat to destroy that. Let's see. Gonna follow up with this melee hero over here on a D3. Okay, we'll finally get rid of the genius. Then we can go for combat now. You'll see a health boost happen to our heroes at the end of the turn for every female on the field. And at this point, even though we are low on attack because of the amount of attack steal happen. Yeah, well, looks like we should have this this game here. I'm gonna use all these sudden deaths next turn. Hopefully it doesn't freeze our game in the middle of all this too. Okay. Okay. Alright. Seeing if this has a death trigger. It does not. Alright, that's good. So oh boy. Right, combat over there. We're gonna go for the maximum amount of damage we can. So this one actually deals extra damage for every ally on their side of the field. This one here gives an attack for every wounded enemy. Okay, that's why. Alright. In this case, we're gonna go with the Storm Rage. The Storm Rage will actually protect us. Once it dies, it deals damage to enemies in the line. Oh, I guess we could have just gone for lethal over there, but that's fine. Took 24 turns, but it was finally done.
Legendary.
Hey, got some more Storm Rage. All right, cool. Okay, got one more battle. Let's see if we can finish this off strong. Okay, Raistlin's a pretty tough opponent. Not guaranteeing anything. Hopefully it'll be a little balanced. Okay, so they have the whoa, what's going on here? They have the ogre, they have the sentry, and they have the legion. So this one gets an attack boost to order allies once an enemy dies. Don't have anything immediately to stop this, which is unfortunate. I guess we could poison some of their heroes. That's not too bad. Yeah, we don't have anything else to really stop their board. This is getting bad. Yeah, I guess poison will be okay for now. Alright, we're gonna actually summon our melee hero over here on D3. And the reason why on D3 is just because we want to start building our lanes from bottom to top. And also allow for the poison to happen, because this hero can also, I guess he can attack and potentially destroy this hero. We're going to go for destruction pretty early in order to get rid of the legion. Okay, so we have this range hero over here. Freezes an enemy when it dies. Do have the building here that gives us metal shield, so that'll help us out a little bit. This will actually be destroyed by the poison next turn, so we can take care of that. Oh, this will freeze too? Okay, so in this case, with the poison happening, we can actually avoid using our vampire altogether. Let's summon our range hero over here on... I guess actually we'll summon her over here on C1. So we'll freeze these two here. And then we have that poison happening, so at least we'll deal some damage over there. Followed by the death trigger to freeze this hero. Okay, we got some more poison again. And this time will actually freeze enemies in the line. So in this case, it'll be these. Well, in this case, it's nothing here. Wow, okay. Let's see how much poison's on this. This hero has way too much health, so we're probably just gonna go for our board wipe now. So let's see how much poison it has, just to be sure. So it only has 93 because it's attacked only once. All right. So in this case, we're gonna do our vampire. Gonna follow it up now with the destruction to at least just get rid of the legion. In this case, also going to be summoning a hero with decent stats, so probably going to go, let's see. Probably actually going to go with the melee hero just to... Actually, no, this will be destroyed. Never mind. Don't have to worry about that. I'm going to summon a range hero over here on E1. So not quite destroyed because of the vampire skill, but hopefully this one damage shouldn't be enough to actually be an issue. And we have more attackers on the bottom lane, so might as well just help them out. Alright, so they did the silence. So no more skills here. That also means no more poison and no more vampire damage. Ouch. Okay, so we have the Dandy Croc here. This one attacks steals from us, and that happens right after the silence. So silence and then attack steal. Great. Okay, let's see. We could either freeze this hero, or we could potentially deal damage with the... Oh no, we can't even take that damage. That's not what we want. All right. Never mind. We are low on health. So instead, we'll actually have to go for damage against this. Summon our... How big is this totem? Oh, okay, so that's actually not going to be enough anyways. Alright, so in this case, we will need to freeze it. So we're going to summon the leader, Nilin. He comes into play and it freezes melee heroes, as you've seen over there. Also deal some damage, and then at the very least, we can deal some poison to the next hero that comes out. This hero will be getting spikes for every time one of our heroes attacks. So in this case, as you can see, 213 spikes. Oh boy. Alright, well, gotta deal some damage to this hero anyways. Alright, so in this case, the spikes will actually take care of this, and 136. Oh no, we're going to be taking lethal here. So really had no option against the other heroes. Had to use our destruction because of that first turn Legion with 500 health. Who does that? 500 health. And his attack only gets bigger every time something is destroyed on our side. So, alright, well, we'll keep spending. Gonna get this done. As we do want those 1k legendaries, no matter which ones they are. Okay, Fry could be okay. They are using a Jimmy Rocker Boy. Use the block runes, Rocker Boys with the splash, setting the health to 1. Also the sentry pets as well.
Yeah!
Not the opening that we're looking for. So we have this hero that deals damage to all of our heroes, except Chaos. It also has the skill that will let it come back into play. Also deals damage to the next hero that is marked with its skill. Oh boy. We don't have anything immediately to get rid of this. That is rough. Oh, I still got to deal with those Rocker Boys too. This is not what we're looking for. I'm gonna go with the Vampire, and then gonna follow up next with the Lotrix over here on A2.
Yeah!
Potentially get some puppets to help us block. In this case, we get both the puppets to block. That's cool. So another thing about these puppets are that they're chaos. So if the Freddy does come back, they won't be dealing damage to destroy those. So we're already pretty behind. We don't have any building for protection. And well, you're facing a 300 attacker, so that's never a good thing. The block runes, and now they have the Void Stone. This one deals damage to our heroes when they come to play. Okay, looks like the Freddy did come back. And, well, we didn't take any damage to our heroes because they're all chaos, so that's cool. Okay. Oh, looks like that, that skill still happens even if it is, okay. So it doesn't count as a negative move. Alright. Is that on a block rune too? Okay, gonna summon this melee hero next. Oh no! The extra damage. Oh, we can't even do that. That's not cool. And we have no way to deal damage to that. So you have block, there, metal shield disappears, then just around itself. Now we can give metal shield to our warlord, so I guess it's not too bad. Probably do want those puppets though, so we're gonna summon this melee hero over here on E2. So not quite the protection that we're looking for. Okay, we are taking some damage from the Void Stone at the beginning of the turn. Oof. Alright, we got this building over here that deals, let's see, gives extra attack to another ally at the end of the turn. So in this case, they'll leave this one here. Let's see. I really do want to wait one more turn because I do need to draw out those Rocker Boys because we don't have any answers for them. Combat will, let's see, combat over there. this one's not too bad. We still have the Vampirism that can actually deal damage to this hero. But on the block rune actually won't deal anything. Gonna go next with our ranged hero over here on a... Ooh. No, we'll give protection behind the puppet. That makes more sense.
Whoa!
So we'll take some damage. That's fine. We'll have some more puppets again, which will also take damage. Okay, we'll have our vampire damage deal damage to these heroes at the end. And since this is also chaos as well, it won't take damage off the Freddy skill, which we should expect in a couple of turns. Alright, so we'll take some more damage. That is fine. They summon the Rocker Boys. These Rocker Boys, they have that much splash. So at the very least, we're going to lose our puppets here. And actually, because of those puppets being gone, we won't be able to deal reflect damage. And we won't be able to deal vampire damage. We have this range here that can summon Marauders once one of our allies are attacked. So that includes a Warlord too, right? Yeah, so could have some blockers. Oh, they don't even go because of that skill. Alright, never mind. And we're going to take lethal right here. I should remember the Void Stone. So even with the destruction, still have to face those Rocker Boys, and they also have that Ogork that does that random damage. So that Freddy keeps on coming back, and we had no way to get around those. Good RNG. All right. Hey, we spent 300 gems this time. All right, that's bad. Did not want to spend that many, but at least now we're getting some rewards out of it again. So heading back over to the Fables. I'm gonna collect that reward. No ads. All right. Ooh, this time we get an epic chest. Let's see what we get.
Epic.
Epic Ariox. All right, cool. Grab this gem over here. Go back to the Dungeon Trials, and we'll do some more. We've already done spending, so we gotta keep going with this. Facing Beard. Who's Beard? Is that a good sign? That's an okay sign. Okay, they're starting first. They got the Ogre. They got the Sentry Pet too. Okay, pretty tough opening. Hero over here has very strong attack. Also has a death trigger. I'm gonna follow. I'm actually gonna counter with our Kabas over here on the throne. It has reflect damage. We'll also get some health back off of the melee kill on the building. So it could potentially destroy this hero. But at the very least, we do need to contend with what's on the board.
Whoa!
Okay, so we have that reflect damage happening. Reflect damage happening again. And so these heroes are now destroyed. Okay, gonna follow up with now, let's see. So on the one end, I do want to continue the reflect damage happening to the heroes. On the other end, I do want to build up a board. So let's see. Probably our best way to deal damage is going to be off the reflect, and so we'll force them to find a way to destroy it. Does have poison, does have block, so I mean the poison might actually go away in a couple of turns because of the silence. So what we're going to do is we're going to summon our ranged hero over here on D1.
Whoa!
Deals damage at the end of the turn, so that's cool. And then we'll have our building damage, which will actually be enough to destroy that last building. So I guess for now we're going to stack our heroes behind the Kabas, so that way we can deal that reflect damage. That's seen over there. Combat, so that'll be a 210. We'll summon another hero, ranged hero over here, just to deal some combat. Doesn't matter if it freezes. This does have a decent amount of spikes, as you see over there. But just want to get rid of the heroes for now. Force them to go for the silence, or keep this hero alive. Ugh. That is gross. That is very gross. Alright, so we have the Yoster over here. This one has the Silence Male Heroes, which in this case was the Kabas. Also this hero too, so it doesn't get this extra damage. Let's see. Bit of attack steal. This one could deal... What would be better, attack, steal, or damage? Well, either way, it's going to destroy one of our heroes. So, guess we can go for combat? Silence. Yeah, we'll go for combat. So, at the very least, because we can't go for lethal anyway, so. Yeah, we'll summon this flight hero over here. Let's go for some combat over to the Yoster, which has very high health. Okay, so they're probably going to summon something in order to protect. Yep. Looks like they're getting a health boost now to their heroes, especially for every female that's on the board. Really do hate getting rid of this Yoster, but we have no choice. Either this Yoster is going to just deal damage to our heroes forever, or they're going to give the health boost forever. So in this case, we're going to go with our Vampire Summon, followed by Destruction to get rid of the Yoster. And then, how strong are these? These level 21. Even if we get them level 21, still wouldn't be enough. Alright, so in this case, we're going to continue with damage. I'm going to go with this melee hero with the Mental Shield. Also has some attack steal, or negative attack rather, so that's okay. Still no silence. Alright, so that means we are probably very underpowered compared to what we're facing. So at least now we can destroy this in combat. That's good. This hero gives spikes to allies, so this will actually take damage, and this will actually be destroyed. Give miss to this, so that's good. Spikes. Okay, oh, okay. That's cool. Alright, in this case, we're going to continue. We're going to summon our... Ooh, do this. Attack, steal... No, we want to give this miss. This is fine. Alright, we're going to summon the all over here on C3. Give a miss to some of the heroes. This hero destroyed. That's fine. We'll take damage. And... Again, if they do silence, that's okay. Okay, they summon the stones. Seeing what else they do. So, end of turn with spikes. Okay. Spikes was already given, so that's cool. And then the extra damage is only happening off the attack. What does this hero do? It deals... End of turn steals attack from range. Okay, got it. And we don't have a single range over here. That's the gross part, because that means that we need both... We need two ranged heroes to actually attack over here or destroy it. No silence over here. Ugh. I'm gonna potentially... Oh, these are all melee heroes too. That's even worse. Wow. So, see if we can get our second ranged hero. And it looks like we do. Alright, so that's cool. Let's see here. This one will give... Attack... Let's see. Attacks... Ooh. If ally is attacked, we get an attack boost. This one gives attack boost, gives vampirism. This one sort of gives its own attack boost, so might as well. Right, so that's fine. We'll have combat to attack the stones. We'll have enough to destroy the Mariachi, and then also this melee hero over here. So we summon this hero because it gives extra vampirism to another one of our allies, so it'll kind of count as extra damage. Oh, that's so gross. And we have no heroes to destroy this Ghosta behind this stone. We would have had one for previous turn if we did have the, what do you call them? The summon still around. Ooh. Does this really get... No, this can't get pierced to itself, does it? No, it's plus pierced to this, not... I'm just going to try this out. I know that at certain levels, this hero itself gets pierced. So, we'll just spend some dust, see what happens. And it's to their attack stat. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Gonna go with the Storm Rage over on A3. This has a death trigger, so at least if it dies, once the Ghosta skill triggers, actually get rid of this here. You can see the Ghosta does deal random damage to one of our heroes whenever we attack the Warlord. So in this case, we only had one, but even still. Okay, got rid of the Ghosta. Okay, just like this. Okay, we're now dealing with this Floss that does the poison damage. Not what we want to see. Let's see. Combat over there. I'll destroy that. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, I'm gonna go with the Justia over here on A2. Give this an attack boost. Okay, we'll also start giving mist to some of the enemies that are already on the field. But again, this Floss is a big problem, as we don't have anything to destroy it, or silence it, or transform it, or anything like that. Okay, this ranged hero here will... Let's see what it does. Okay, so it has flight, and also will get an attack boost off of the trigger, off of heal. Gonna go with the melee, the building over here on A3 to protect our Justia. We will be taking a lot of damage next turn. At least we can actually get rid of these plants, and can focus a little more of the miss, potentially on the Floss again. So what we're really looking for now is something that can get rid of this Floss. Not really so worried about this hero, but definitely the Floss because of the extra summons. Okay, and so they have another layer of protection. That's not good. Let's see here. We're usually -94. Okay, let's see. This will get a health boost for every over ally, but that's not the one we want to see. I'm gonna go with the melee hero with the high health. Just block for a little bit. Do some more damage again. Let's see. So combat here. Combat will potentially destroy this. Next turn, this Xltitanlx could actually help us out if we're still alive.
Whoa!
Nope, not more. Okay, so we have poison, we have that. I could do, let's see, with the attack steal. No, that wouldn't matter. Let's counterattack. Maybe. Oh, yeah, might. Yeah, let's see. So combat. The building will actually destroy these two heroes, so that's cool. Gonna summon the Xltitanlx over here on C2.
Yeah.
Get the attack boost. Not the puppets that we needed in to help us block against this scrap. So we're probably gonna be taking lethal this turn. Where's the? I thought the building would actually destroy this. Oh, could I have gone for extra damage? I could have gone for extra damage! What was I thinking? Oh no. I didn't think we'd actually have enough damage off of the Xltitanlx there. Wow. Okay, could have actually gone for, yeah, I could have kept that alive. That was a bummer. Alright, well, one more. Let's see if we can get this done. So I've been doing battles for like 2.5 hours right now. It's 1:30 in the morning. Okay. Ogre and Xltitanlx. Okay, we have Iceberg with the freeze and large block and attack boost. Let's see, what's gonna be more important? Well, we can't deal damage to it directly, so the Masora copy looks to be out. And every time we attack... Okay, it's a melee ally attack, alright. So in this case, we're going to go for some combat over here with the... Yeah, we'll have to get around this. Yeah, we're going to go with the matriarch over here. Okay, we have the splash damage that will allow us to deal damage to this hero, get around the block. Then also start setting up heroes on the bottom lane down here. This might be a battle we'll have to use our destruction early, especially with the freeze skill happening. Yeah, okay. So let's see. So more freeze happening, more damage. So either way, we're gonna have to block the damage. Let's see here. Deals damage to the enemy, I suppose. Seeing its stats, so 2050, alright. I'm actually going to continue and summon a ranged hero. Normally we would block because we are going to be behind in terms of damage, but we do want to make sure that we have a board for when we do the destruction. So we're going to summon this ranged hero over here on C1. And we're going to take a little bit more damage and probably going to hold it to around maybe 500 or so. So that way we can get a little more advantage off of our destruction skill. And doesn't look like that's going to be the case now because we have this range hero here. Large attack boost for every hero. I'm also now starting to see how the format goes for, what do you call them? For Dark Tower. So pretty much they'll match you up with whatever rarity they're going to send next. So in other words, they summon an epic and then we respond with an epic. But our epics are not as strong as their epics. So at 33.55 for mice. We have half of that. Alright. So in this case, we're going to summon a... Let's see. We'll go for stats. So in this case, we're going to go with the hero with more damage. I'm going to summon it over here on A1. Okay, we attack the iceberg, resulting in the freeze. Okay, and at this point now, we have a couple of heroes for destruction, which is alright. Probably going to have to get rid of this hero anyways, because most likely it will be protected by another hero. As expected. So definitely going to protect our heroes now. Do our destruction, as we are close to lethal. And then, let's see, what do we have for damage? Let's see, we can get some health back, but at the cost of one of our heroes. So just transform that. I guess it's... Oh, no, we're actually going to lose more than that. We're going to lose another building. We're going to go for the safer way to get rid of this, which is going to be the transform skill here. So I'm going to summon the Santa over here on D1. We'll transform the enemy attacks into a box. Normally I would go for the health gain back, but losing both this building over here and this hero is probably going to set us back. Also, it's going to remove the mental shield once we do summon the Freddy. And who knows, they might go silence on this, which is not too bad. Ugh. Building. Their building deals a lot of damage. So let's see. So combat will destroy that. Gonna have to find a way to get rid of this. So let's see. There's damage skill. That won't be enough for that. Yeah, I guess we'll force off the mental shield. So we'll go with the melee hero over here. Has mental shield. And flight, which may or may not be important. It is on a health rune too. Wow, health pentagram. So some health boost also given from the Xltitanlx. And behind the building is a Mina. So more damage to us. We don't have any destruction to get rid of this building, and probably going to be losing just because of the... We only have 6 more attacks, probably at most. Yeah, they're dealing roughly 60 damage. Don't have damage over there. Could do poison over there. I guess we'll summon our floss and try to attack the building. But again, we are taking the damage off of every attack. And with 118 and this open lane, probably going to be losing here. So. This is brutal. So brutal. Alright, one more. Come on. Just one more. I want it to end so badly. Hey, it's my old guildmate. Awesome. So they're starting first. They are Jimmy Rockerboy with the block runes, the splash, Rockerboy's splash, and then also the Drogon Pet. Drogon Pet here gives the extra damage off the nail kill. And they're starting first. Look at this. 6 summons already. I have no answer to this. This is not what I want to see. I'm going to have to use Vampire in the first turn and actually hope that it doesn't block any one of these heroes. So bad. Oh wow, okay. So that's cool. That's the only reprieve we have out of this. Alright, so let's see. I guess we'll go with the... let's see. Combat. Well, that would be enough to destroy that. We're so low on health already, just because of the amount of summons that they got. I guess we'll go with the Frost. Just gotta find a way to keep it alive. Yeah, we're gonna summon the Frost actually over here on D1. When it comes in play, it freezes a hero, and then at the end of the turn, we'll set the health of it to 1. Okay, block runes are actually stopped now because of the extra summons, so that's okay. But really not too happy looking at, what's this, this is 300 damage. Oh no, this is 340 damage, wow. Really was hoping that we would land the freeze on the Athena over here. We'll get one more chance to do it. Okay, so we'll get, like I said, we'll get one more chance to do it. So in this case, we're going to summon our melee hero. Let's see. Break that. Some health. Yeah, we get some health back, so that's not too bad. Summon our melee hero over here on A3. And looks like we did freeze the Athena. Wow. Cool. Get some health back off the kills from the vampire. And now we are somewhat in a position to get rid of this board. This one doesn't get the miss. What got the miss? That didn't get the miss. Oh, I probably killed the thing with the miss. This got missed. No, it didn't get missed either. Okay. Oh. Okay, well that's fine. These heroes... Oh, because they still got a Drogon pet too, so potentially these heroes could get their health back. Let's see. So if we use Destruction now, we'll end up getting rid of these 2 heroes. Oh, getting rid of these 3 heroes, which isn't too bad. This one here deals 7 to each male. That includes my males too, which in this case would be this one here. Attacks gives spikes to another ally. We can actually still take the damage, wow, because of the Frost. So the Frost actually gives us health at the beginning of the turn for every enemy. So in this case, those aren't too bad. Does it have flight? Oh, it does have flight. So that's cool. Can actually survive. I'm gonna summon this range hero over here on A1. Okay, we're freezing another hero over there. Some damage to at least the flight hero can actually stop this melee hero. And we actually got rid of the Athena now. So some more health and some more health again. Again, we are waiting for those rocker boys to come up because those are the big threats. And we're actually now out of lethal range because we have 1800 health. Hey, it's Rooster. Gross. well, that's not what we wanted to see. Could freeze the range heroes. Although we were going to be taking, how much damage were we taking? 15, okay. 15 is actually not too bad. The health boost is pretty big, but again, not too concerned about the other things. So actually, let's see. Combat over there, freezes for there, damage for there. Oh, we don't have a damage trigger anymore for the thing. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm figuring out how much damage we have for the Yoster over here. So let's see. Combat over there. To break that. There. Oh boy. I'm gonna go actually with the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Marquis over here because of the poison skill. We're hoping that the we're hoping that the Rocker Boys don't end up destroying this because we do need the poison on every hero over here. Okay, this hero gets an attack boost whenever an ally appears. Well, okay. Okay, so let's see. So combat will actually destroy this, unfortunately. Okay. This is good. This hero will still be alive. Poison will happen next turn. Problem is, can we stay alive for that one turn? Okay. Drogon pet too, as well. Alright, so let's see. What can we do? We can deal damage. We need to freeze an enemy in the line. That'll be good. Yes. So that way we can actually at least stay alive for the poison to happen. Okay, well, summon the freeze hero. Freeze this hero, which is it's alright. We'll take some damage at the beginning of the turn. Yep. Okay, and looks like we got some health back off of the Marquis being destroyed. All these heroes are wounded, so that's the important part. But we are going to be taking, let's see, 2, 3, oh boy. Is that it? Oh, that's a strict. Alright, so they're going to get an attack boost as well. So damage, this is going to be destroyed, and that's going to be destroyed too. And we'll take some more damage. Okay, well, we'll do our destruction. Okay, got rid of that board. The Strick here got the health boost from the Yoster. The only thing we can do is this Blair to set the health of it to 5.
Yeah.
And at least just get it out of the way. Okay. Ooh, okay. Let's give us some protection. So we have this hero, gets a block. Okay, we're gonna summon the range heroes. That will get mental shield because of the Blair. And at this point, ugh. So we don't have the extra damage to destroy this hero. Do you want to protect our Blair at all costs because it is giving us the mental shield? So what we're gonna do is summon the melee hero over here. Just wanting to get mental shield because of the Blair. And then we'll also get some block, I guess. We get some. Oh, it gets 0 block because they count rows as the heroes that are the up and down as the rows, even though that's technically a column. Yeah, so no extra block, but we do have protection for our Blair. This hero is at 1 health, and it's annoying that it's still alive, but at least it's a melee hero in the front, so we can at least attack it rather than if it were potentially blocked with another hero. Yep. Okay, so we still have an attacker, so that's cool. Let's see, so combat over there, combat there. Combat will destroy those, combat will destroy those. Blair over there. Man, this is such a weird thing because I'm trading off the amount of damage in order to get rid of these heroes. Combat there. Oh! Ooh, that wouldn't be too bad. Combat will destroy those. We can actually use, let's see. So we have the extra zombies happening from the Dead Lord here. What actually has miss? This has miss. Okay, so... Ooh, that would have been a problem. Because now we actually don't have enough to destroy this. But we do have... Let's see... Combat over here. Could gain some health. That actually wouldn't be too bad. So, summon our Mr. Devil, actually. We'll get some health back off the attack. We'll be able to at least destroy 2 of these zombies. And we do have protection for our player. Again, trying not to go for damage, even though we are running pretty low on health. Can't really rush them, because we don't have any heroes staying on the board. Okay, this is alright. Let's see. So we have the melee over here will poison our heroes. This hero will actually die next turn because of poison. So we will need to find a way to deal damage to destroy this. So combat will actually destroy that. Let's see. This does, it says near attacked enemy, but not actually the enemy itself. Right? I've never used this skill before to the point where I have to attack this. So actually going to go with the, you know what, we will go with the Fury over here on a D3. So the 4 extra attacks will allow us to attack. Also gets the mental shield. At least we'll have some sort of protection. It also gets around that skill, which will set the health of our heroes to 1. So again, this will be destroyed. Still has 1 more attacker on the board. Huh. This hero gets block every time it's attacked. Got it. Alright, so let's see. What can we do? We're going to be summoning another melee hero to get rid of this. Oh, we can actually poison. That's not too bad as well. Yeah, we're going to go with this melee hero. We'll poison 2 random enemies, I see. Yeah, poison 2. Also get some health back off the kill. And then since it is a melee hero, it will count as extra health back to us. Very, very precarious board situation here, as we don't have heroes with a lot of high health at this point. Okay, this hero will freeze one of our heroes at the end of the turn. In this case, it's this one. What is this one? This one is attacked. We'll summon an extra attack rune. That could help. This one here will silence the enemies in the line except nature. This is nature. Let's see, this one gets mental shield. No, we're gonna go with this melee hero over here. Deal some damage, and then also, as mentioned, we'll summon an extra attack rune. Also, when it dies, it summons a tombstone on a cell, so that could help us out a little bit. So a couple things just happened in that turn. So the Mr. Devil came on play, dealt damage to our heroes. Also deals extra damage when it attacks us, and then also will deal damage when it dies. So we also had our hero destroyed. It will summon attack runes, and also the tombstone over here. Let's see. Don't have enough to actually destroy either one of these heroes. And this hero is still frozen. Could do Connor up there. Okay, deals 96 to one of our heroes. So potentially the could do a range hero over here. Oh, we'll go with our melee hero. That makes more sense, right? This one also has attack steal. So yeah, and also deals more damage. So in this case, gonna go with our melee hero over here on D3. Deal some damage. In this case, actually destroyed our tombstone, which is not what we need because we do need the blocker. But we do have the attack steal, so that's cool. And then we also have some protection for our extra attack rune. So it's pretty close. Very close. Okay, looks like our extra attacker is now gone. And what did this do? This gives a health boost to nature allies. So in this case, it's this one here. Over there. Deal damage over there. Okay, I'm gonna summon our ranged hero over here on... Oh, we need to control the spots. So in this case, we're gonna be summoning our ranged hero over here on C2.
Yeah!
Get a puppet that, ooh, will actually help us block our lanes. Followed by some damage and some attack steal, because we did destroy a hero. Okay, next turn we can either go for another melee hero, or we can go for the Aphrodite for some extra damage.
Whoa!
Wow. Oh boy. Let's see. So how much damage are we dealing? We're dealing 3, so that puts it at 400. Oh, hey, I think we have lethal here. This hero here deals damage for every hero that is on the board, and then also deals damage to non-order heroes when they come into play. In this case, our Aphrodite will help us out, and looks like we will have the... Just double checking, make sure we don't do any death triggers, anything like that. And Aphrodite for the win. 1, 2, 3, 4, and combat. How are you going to wash that chain away? I have no idea. With a swig of water. Alright, well, that was the Dark Tower. Finally got it done after roughly 3 hours of play. Usually Dark Tower does not take this long, but I cannot guarantee how quick or how slow these battles are. They could be 5 minutes, they could be 3 hours. Oh no, it's freezing right now. Oh no, no, I want my reward. The last thing I want is this crashing before I go to bed. Okay, still waiting. Okay, cool. We do have the reward. So our final reward is Xltitanlx. Out of all of that? That's bad. That was... I guess it'd be alright, because then we can start dealing more damage. Aw, man. Damage is only capped up over here. That's... well, I guess we're getting closer to that third... is it 1, 2, 3? 11, 16... No, 6, 11, 16, 21. Yeah, reborn 4, so that's not too bad. Okay, well, those were a lot of battles. As you see, we finally did finish up the Dark Tower. Took us a couple of hours to do it. As you saw, we did get run over a lot by other players that do have their Brares and Epics leveled up. So I guess that's how we're going to have to do it. Once we have all our legendaries at level 16, then we're going to be ready for the other heroes. So yeah, we'll do that. And we'll check back in. What is it? Pit is going to happen in the next couple of hours. So we'll have a video for that pretty soon. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. And we'll see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.